Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and great day everybody.
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay, I am grateful that everybody is here. So today we will have a joyful training where it's titled Joy in Customer Experience.
Yeah, correct.
So I am Hafizul. I'm actually the certified trainer.
Yeah.
We will actually assist you in moderating actually this training today.
Yeah.
So together with all of you. Okay?
Yeah.
So today what we will start is we will actually start with ice breaking.
Yeah.
Of course, bak kata orang tak kenal maka tak cinta. Okay, so I wanted to let our participant, our beloved participant, okay, three of you,
Yeah.
to be able to introduce yourself. Can I start with Doctor first?
Okay. Okay, my name is Dr. Muhammad Radwan Arif bin Zakaria.
Yeah.
But you can just call me One.
One Arif.
What's one?
One Arif.
Hi, Wan.
I'm now working at UITM
Yeah.
Dengkir campus,
Wow.
teaching foundation students there.
Wow. Very good.
Okay, maybe our what you call handsome guy here.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Beautiful day, the sun is shining bright. Beautiful day to listen to everybody's plight. Beautiful day
Yeah.
to sing a song. Beautiful day to move along. My name is Salim Satori, and I'm an author on a book on depression. Today is a wonderful day for me to be in your class. It's an honor. So I'm looking forward to Hafizul.
Thank you very much. Okay, I am also looking forward to be together with you guys
Same.
to go for joy in customer experience.
Thank you.
Next one.
Hi, my name is Natalia. I am so excited to join this class today.
Yeah.
So, you can call me Lord. I am currently doing my online business.
Online business. Wow. What type of online business is that?
Organization and makeup.
Okay. And why do you join this training today?
I joined this training today because I think having great customers experience is very important. Yeah.
Alright, give a clap to
Yes.
Natalia. Alright. Before that, okay, we need to know why we are here. As I written in the Diana, life is an experience. So why we not talking about the services? Why we are talking about the experience
Yeah.
of ourselves, our organization, our co-worker, and also to the customer or the client. You need to know why you are here.
Right.
And everyone know, when you are happy, you will be more productive and will do more.
Yeah.
Okay? Right, before that, you can look in your handouts. I wanted you to write down, okay, your name, your position, purpose and desired outcome of the seminar, what you can contribute to the company, what do you want to improve, knowledge and skills throughout the day, and what is your favorite color. That one we wanted to know the personality of yours. Okay, you may actually give you a few minutes, okay, 2 minutes for you to fill out. Always understand and also identify what is your unique purpose when you attending a training or seminars. Always
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah.
And when actually at the end of the session later, you need to know that you already achieved that particular objective
Yeah. Yeah.
with my assistance as
Yeah.
your trainer and also moderator.
Yeah.
Right? Because you need to understand that joy is a new concept of productivity.
Yeah.
When actually you are happy, you are motivated, you
Yeah.
feel joy, either you are actually the executive or you are the customer,
Right.
both will actually give more.
Yes.
So as an executive, the executive will be able to produce more, be more
Yeah.
productive, create more sales.
Correct.
If the customer, what we expect from our customer or client?
Correct.
Customer satisfaction,
Customer satisfaction. Customer satisfaction leads to
happiness,
happiness, leads to
repeat purchase,
repeat purchase, leads to
income,
is a win-win situation.
Exactly.
Why is it win-win situation? Because the company will actually gain support and growth through the profitability and revenue.
Yeah.
The customer will be able to enjoy the solution
Yeah.
of the product and services that
Correct.
we provide.
Correct.
Then later we will share further what
Yeah.
is the disadvantage of not making customer happy.
Correct.
It's obvious,
Yeah.
but do we truly understand the damage or the impact of that particular situation?
Right. Exactly.
Okay? Alright, okay. So let's start with Dr. Wan. Okay? The first detailed names and positions. Can you repeat your position again?
Okay, my name is Muhammad Radwan Arif bin Zakar.
Dr. Radwan, okay.
Position is lecturer. Okay, so purpose the design of our seminar. So actually, I want to treat the student as my customers. So that is why
Alright. Good.
by participating in this seminar, I hope that I can make them happy. That is the ultimate objective
Right,
of the
right.
seminar. I want to make them, I want to treat them as customers, and I want to treat my students as customers to make them happy.
Okay.
With my teaching style. Okay.
Why that is that important?
Yeah, because you know, it's like Nofadlia says just now.
Okay.
When you see that the student understand your subject, is satisfied. You feel the satisfaction.
You feel the satisfaction. It's also an effect to you.
Yeah.
Not just the effect is actually to the customer, but it's also to the student, the customer, but it's also to yourself.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I'm very happy if I see the student feels like wow, I understand this lecture. I feel happy.
You feel happy. I like that because one,
Yeah.
when it's underrated that people view making other people feel good, other people feel joy, is create actually a positive impact to
Yes.
ourselves. We always talk about okay, customer happy,
Yeah.
customer happy, they have joy. Okay, we never talk about what is the impact towards ourselves. That is proven by science, by the way. Featured in Vijay Rajan, the research shows that if you make somebody happy, your brain wave will be actually activated in the sense of positive way. Correctly. Okay, next, Mr. Salim.
Yeah, my name is Salim Satori. Been in corporate training for more than 17 years.
Yes.
And of course, now I've written a book. My aim to come from this program is to understand CX better in the 21st century. The challenges of digitization, Generation Z. So understand what is the challenges and how can we give good customer experience to our customers. You know, what can we do, what tools we can leverage, and what do you want to improve. I think better understanding of the 21st century customers from all ages. You know, because today in the 21st century with so much hyper competition, it's very hard for us to retain customer. The loyalty seems to be missing because you can see there's so many things, so many other people are doing the same thing. So it is very true like you mentioned today. The customers, if they really feel connected to you,
Yes.
they'll buy from you because you represent the brand. So we want one customer to be able to purchase through his lifetime with us. If the same customer can buy from us 3 or 4 times, whether it's a high ticket job or a low ticket, that's already success. We don't want to do touch and go and hit and run business. So to understand the challenges and the complexity, I think that's why I'm here to learn from you what is CX in the 21st century.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because there is another thing that not well discussed
Yeah.
in the training industry. We train people to make customers satisfied.
Yeah.
But have we ever looked at our own mirror
Correct.
in the sense of how satisfied and how we have developed the system
True.
and also the way of work in
Yeah.
the sense of making customer having joy.
Exactly. Exactly.
Not just happy but excited and joyful
Exactly.
in the particular what you call when they experience our service or product.
Right.
Okay, next, Miss No.
Okay. As you know that I am currently my own online business, right? So it is important to have great customer service, yeah.
Okay.
Because we sometimes we reply messages from our customers digitally.
Digital.
So how we going to to my customers. So, for example, how to reply a message from a customer. You can say, "Hello sayang, how can I help you? This is the
Yes.
street now.
Oh, the trend
The trend now. Call sayang." Yeah, because we want to attract them. Oh my god, I think someone has paid attention to me. So they will repeat purchase. Yeah, you know. So this is used by Fazura label.
Oh, okay. Good to
Yeah.
mention. Okay.
Yeah, one of the marketing technique. Because I enjoying this class not only learning about customer experience,
Yeah.
but also learning about marketing strategies.
Yeah, give a clap to Mr.
Very good.
Okay, well done, well done.
Okay, and then one more thing, I want to learn about presentation skills because in the future I want to be a lecturer. So I think it's very important. As Dr. Wan mentioned earlier, to have great presentation skills in front of students,
Okay.
in front of top management, you know, in front of people. Yeah. Yes.
Alright, really good sharing. By the way, may I know Dr. Wan favorite color?
Red.
Red. Salim.
Orange with blue.
Blue.
Red.
Okay, blue school. E. No.
Pink.
Pink.
Yeah.
Okay, later we will discuss
Yeah.
the color personality and how you can use it in terms of creating joy.
Right.
Customer experience. Okay, alright. So this is our seminar money.
Yeah.
So as mentioned, whoever actually achieve the highest number of participation, which is contrasted to the seminar money, will receive a mystery gift.
Alright.
May I ask? Okay, by the seminar. So I give you 1,000.
Monopoly.
1,000. Because E got extra Vavavoom experience. Sharing, Miss Fazura. Okay,
So 10,100.
Okay.
Hey, 11,000. 11,000. Oh.
Alright.
11K. 11K.
Because this to encourage
Baseline dah naik.
participation. In
Yeah.
order for you to create God joy, you must be proactive.
Yes.
Okay, give a clap to yourself. Alright, okay, now we move to our next agenda. How do you motivate yourself into creating joy to the customer? So today I present to you the shell of joy. Okay, the shell of joy. So you can collect actually one or more from our seminars. Okay, now I wanted you to write your name using the marker. Where's the marker there? The black marker. Use that.
Okay.
It's a permanent marker. I also will need one. Okay, I want two. And maybe my secretary, Miss Mary also can actually also have.
Hey, we never introduced Miss Mary. How come?
Yes,
I deserve another 10K. You're very important.
Oh, yes,
Okay. Without Mary, team collaboration. Okay. You want to without Mary. Mary, tell me a story.
Right, okay.
Mary.
Let me use this as my secretary.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Bravo.
Okay. So let's she will be together in Happy Hearts.
Thank you so much.
So technicalities. Okay.
Hey, I thought pagi kelas I'm looking.
No, it's
Kelas. Oh.
And remember in sales, what is the most important part is you need to ask.
Yes, correct.
Thank you for the point.
Jesus said, knock and the door shall be open.
Yes,
yes.
Alright, okay. So well done. Okay. So what is the symbols of this particular shell of joy? If you look at this,
Yeah.
is symbolize the love, your passion, your commitment in terms of creating joy, not just to the customer, to yourself first,
Yes.
to yourself first, to your family, to your other half, of course, important, to your children,
Yeah.
to your whole family, to your neighbors,
Exactly.
to the community, to the state, to the
Yeah.
country. Okay, I attended a peace conference. Everything starts with yourself,
Correct.
your other half,
Yeah.
your family,
Yeah.
your brother, your parents, to the community, Selangor. Then after that it goes to the world, to the nation. What? Then it will spread to the whole world.
Correct.
The whole world. So please start from the doorstep.
Correct.
So
Exactly.
keep this, put it on your desktop,
Exactly. We will.
That's
on your desk,
Yeah.
on your desk. Whenever you see, this, or you can write joy also on the top,
Yeah.
On the top, joy, J-O-Y, and then to remember and remind you that this is your commitment obligation. Firstly, to
Yeah.
bring joy to yourself.
Yeah.
Correct?
True.
It start with all. If we not able to love ourselves, how can we love others?
Remove all the barriers that is stopping joy at your work, at home.
Exactly.
Yeah. All the barriers.
Look back, go back.
Yeah.
This is a corporate training, is correct,
Yeah.
but it's all also start with our doorstep.
Exactly.
Our home. Look back how you treat your other half, your wife, your husband.
True.
Look back how you treat your mothers, your
Yeah.
siblings. Look back how you treat your even pets,
Yeah.
cats,
True.
your plant. Look back how you treat them
Yeah.
and how you serve them. Do you serve them well? Do you serve yourself well? Do you take
Yeah.
care?
True.
Do you take care of yourself? Creating joy to yourself.
Correct,
Creating joy is one part of it. Is our cleanliness.
Yeah.
How tidy we are. How
Yeah.
cleansed we are.
Self-care.
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 Self-respect.
Ah.
Start from that.
Correct.
So today I wanted all of you to view back,
Yeah.
prevent, recreate, look back how I treat my wife, how I treat my husband, how I treat have I actually treat
My
how
circle,
I treat my
circle.
circle, my
Yeah.
environment, my
Yeah.
house. Do
Correct.
I cleanse my house?
Yes.
Do I actually every day do this? Then look at daily,
Yes.
step by step, daily. Okay? So if you like this one,
Yes.
Exactly.
Exactly.
you
Yes.
can keep it.
Right.
Or you can also always put it in your pocket
Okay, it's a
as
reminder.
a reminder
Right.
to create joy in your life. Because shall represent personal growth and the journey in life. Okay? Alright, before that, I think we wanted to start with a game.
Okay.
We give a clap to Inez.
Okay, this is part of the trending game now, Squid Game.
Oh, the never played
Okay,
before.
that's
Oh,
one.
okay. Okay. How is
And
it?
this
Yeah.
is Malaysian way,
Yeah.
and this is I have tested it, and I think everybody knows how to put this into this tiny small
Oh.
bowl. Okay,
When was the last
I've
time?
tested it myself. Okay, everybody take one.
Okay. Is it okay?
Yes,
Just
yes.
Yeah, yes,
What's
right.
that?
Right, yes.
There is
do
blue. I'm sorry, there is no red.
Oh no. Yeah, open lah.
Alright, okay, so you have
When was I did the yarn? I don't remember.
whoever finish it, ding the bell.
What we need to do actually?
Okay, buka, tarik
So
the
you have to
jarum.
find the
Tarik the needle.
Yes.
tiny needle.
Okay.
Take the needle.
Okay.
Out.
Oh.
Okay.
So
Out.
then I need to insert this.
Then
Then you need to insert the.
insert this strap into the tiny hole.
Oh.
Okay,
So
within
it's
minutes.
It's a Squid Game localized. Yeah.
This is Malaysian.
Anybody got
So time it.
Okay.
anybody got microscope?
You only
Global tak nampak lah.
you only even
Before we start,
Fangul.
okay before we start.
Before we start,
Okay.
the purpose of this is no matter what, no matter how small, like the hole, how small the opportunity is, you need to grab it.
Yeah.
In order to
Okay.
settle
Understand.
your customer
Yeah.
problem
Yeah.
or if you happen in your life. No
Wow.
matter how small the opportunity is, grab it. So when you need, bila nak masukkan dalam lubang tu, you kena focus, right?
Yeah.
So in life, kalau you focus, everything can settle. That's it.
Yeah.
Alright?
Agree.
So you akan ambil masa 2 minit.
Okay, I can going to create the stopwatch.
Siapa dah siap masukkan, gantungkan dia macam tu. Gantungkan dia.
Bukan gantung diri ya.
No, gantungkan dia macam tu. So let me see the jarum tu tergantung. Then
Okay, we must.
siapa dah siap tapi tak think, consider tak siap lagi.
Alright, we will start. So how long they are
2
given?
minutes.
2 minutes. Okay, so let me say start. Then you guys start.
Okay.
Okay. 3, the game soundtrack. Okay? And the background.
Oh, he did it, man.
Okay! 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Wow, everyone.
Like it.
Okay, 10 seconds.
You still have time.
Focus.
Focus.
Cuba. No stop.
There is opportunity. There is a time. There always a time.
Hey, I am very
Take some
conceptless.
pictures.
So it's a bit blur, you know.
Okay, picture.
I can't find it.
Okay. You take.
Keep trying.
1 minute or 2 minutes, yes, sir? 2 minutes. Okay, got plenty of time.
Keep trying.
Okay, all
Never give up. No
You have
problem.
another
Until
almost
time's up.
1 minute plus.
Cannot submit tomorrow.
Take your time. Bertenang.
The simplest things are the hardest thing. Actually, the simplest thing are the
Okay.
hardest things.
Yeah, correct.
So, little bit.
My problem is I am now wearing contact lens.
Ah.
So it's a bit blur.
Okay, another 40 seconds.
Okay.
40
Don't
seconds.
give up, don't give up, don't worry, no. Keep going. Keep walking, Johnny Walker, keep walking.
Take the opportunity.
Johnny
Yeah.
Walker say keep walking.
Zero one. Zero one.
Oh, there you did it, very good.
One. Zero one.
Pasal kat sini. Okay.
Doctor one.
Well done, everyone.
Well done.
Remember, is speak. In order to create joy, you need to be timely and in the correct speed,
Yeah. And never give
on
up.
the correct situation, on the correct time.
Mm.
Okay, that's how you create joy.
Another.
Dah. Okay, stop.
Oh, I never get this.
Yay.
Oh, sometimes I cannot even carry this thing.
Okay, it's end. So it's okay.
It's okay.
It's
Thank
okay.
you, everyone.
Oh, no problem with you. Congratulations, Dr. Wan. Oh, my God, today.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not easy. It's very tough for me.
Sometimes the smallest things are the hardest things.
Yeah.
Like saying thank you. You know, this is where we have to take care. Yeah, good point, good briefing.
Alright, okay.
Ini kena
So well done.
Yeah.
Dan bukan kena idiot.
Kena-
So kena ni.
It's okay. We will do it.
Tangan kotor nanti.
Tak apa, it's okay.
Ni dia air dulu.
Nanti balik rumah dia sama nanti.
It's okay lah.
Okay, but job well done.
Yeah.
Back to Dr. Wan. This is 10 seconds.
King,
Oh ya.
king of the mountain. Jawa de la montagne.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright, okay, so let's continue before we break for lunch later.
No worries, we can shoot straight. No worries. I think we had like no
Yeah.
no need to have much. Go all the way.
Yes, go.
Betul
all
tak?
the way.
Yeah,
Yes,
go all
yes.
the way. Let's keep the momentum.
So okay,
I'm still full.
we will create the momentum.
Yeah.
Okay, right, of course, actually when you come to training, you need to know the objective of the
Yeah,
training.
yeah.
It's stated in our training module, and also what is the learning outcome,
Yeah.
okay, that required, because at the end of the session, you will be able to demonstrate an impactful customer experience within 10 minutes by following 5-step approach with a period of joy, okay? That's what you need. Then of course, we also learn the overall concept of joy itself. Okay. So if we go to the introduction of the chapter 1, this is actually the diagram of Puget wheel. Puget wheel where is illustrate the emotions of human being. The emotions of human being. If you see at the middle,
Must be Jewish guy, Ruchi.
top, you can see that is joy. This is joy.
They create a lot of
Oh,
feelings.
joy.
This is joy at the top.
Yeah.
Okay. Then actually there is a stages of joy.
Ruchi.
You can see.
Ruchi.
Alright. So why we need to actually understand this? Because we need to understand the concept of happiness itself and joy as the reactions, emotion in that particular people. Why we wanted actually people to feel joy? Because when they feel joy, the psychology of human being that when we feel something, for example, we love something, we eat something sweet.
Yeah.
Why we always wanted, when we eat cake, why next day we wanted to eat another cake? Why? Because the sweetness make the momentum and the feel of not addiction, but wanted to have more. Similar to joy, when you feel joy, you feel happy. Oh, I want to go that particular place. But
Yeah.
opposite is what? Sadness and pain.
Yes.
Ah.
Suffering.
Suffering.
Yeah.
Because suffering is the psychology and also the survivability of our as a human being
Yes. Right.
that we will avoid suffering.
Yeah.
If you go to a shop, you're not happy and feel sad or you feel offended.
Yeah.
Will you go to the shop again? I don't think so.
Correct.
Because that is the psychology.
Yes.
Ah.
So you feel double standards.
Double standard
Yeah,
is
yeah.
harmful for you.
Correct.
So similar to if that place is dangerous,
Yeah.
you will never go.
Correct.
You never go. We always go to place that is safe and joyful for us.
Correct.
Okay, like Dr. Wan, can you give me example? Currently, what is a shop that you always go almost every day?
Beef shop. Sorry, yeah, of course.
Oh, frequently. You always not go nak pergi lah.
Is it restaurant or kedai?
Any type.
Oh.
Any
Yeah.
type. Any type of kedai.
I mean, at Klang there is one shop where I like the seller. I mean, the owner of the shop very friendly and so on. That's
Yeah.
why I want to go there. Even though the food is not really good, there are many more shops that offer better food, but because the customer service there was very good.
Yeah.
Even
Okay.
the owner was very friendly.
So it's go back because when we understand how joy was created in ourselves, we will be able to relate to how we wanted to design.
Yeah.
At the end of this seminar, we're supposed to be able to create and recreate. Joy is not like naturally happen.
Yeah.
You are lucky enough the customer is loving you, liking you. No. In businesses, you need to be able to design that particular system,
Yeah.
method, promotion, product, service that bring joy to your customer. That's why, what is the difference between CSE and CX? Because CX, customer experience, goes to the root of your particular cause of creating a rich and joyful experience to the customer,
Correct.
where you relook of your particular system. For example, you're looking at your current routine of your teaching as a lecturer, Dr. Wan. So you need to go from point A. What is point A? From the start of Monday.
Yeah.
Monday. Even before you reach the university, you already creating joy to yourself, so it will be translated to the student during your teaching and lecture. What is the other things that you need to do? What is the preparation and system that you're using? Routine is system. The system is also can be nowadays is DI, DQ, digital intelligence.
Yeah.
Digital intelligence is you develop your system wise to cooperate with the customer experience, CX,
Yeah.
and creating joy as the fuel, as the what they call pemangkin
Yes.
in customer experience. So you need to do what that is the concept of customer experience, similar to know, and also study. Okay, you need to look back to the root of your system.
Yeah.
How do you smile even? How do you interact the words that you use? And how do you interact? How long you be able to feedback to the customer? So CX is about creating the system back.
Yeah.
If required, all new.
You see, I wanted to add a little bit.
Yeah.
Would that be okay?
Yeah,
See,
can.
you see, I've done massive research on depression, and today, about 15% of the population who have been diagnosed with depression,
Yes.
they are antidepressant resistant. The body cannot take that.
Cannot
But
take.
cannot, so they have tried. So to qualify you as a TRD, treatment-resistant depression,
Yeah.
you have tried few antidepressants. So they have this perception in US. There is ECT, electroconvulsive therapy, and transcranial magnetic stimulation. Convulsive therapy means what you're going to do, they're going to put something on your head. There's a little bit of power of seizure comes in. The certain part of the brain is not functioning during depression. So that seizure will give you light seizures, like
Yeah.
shock wave. But people have negative perception about that. So they also, even that also, are coming up with a joyful experience. That means they tell them in a medical line, it is not dangerous, it will help you, the success story, and the way they lead you to that, the customer's panic attack reduce, because I've never done electroconvulsive therapy. So the perception, just like magnetic is, they will find a place where the brain is numb, not working. So there's something from outside, non-invasive. So from there they start to come back again and again, because the procedure and care and delicate work done by the nurses. And so even in medical care, joy is important. Though the patient is suffering, you can make the person goes for the treatment, the structure, the process, end to end, joyful. Though the patient is having some affliction. So it makes sense what you say.
Alright, give a clap to Salim.
Santa Maria! Oh, Enrich! Oh, sorry.
Okay. It's correct.
No, everyone is
Yeah, it's correct. Even now, one of the industry that really looking at customer experience now is hospital.
correct.
Hospital.
Yeah.
And they have the term of medical tourism.
Yes.
Medical tourism. So
Yeah.
that's why now, if you go to a hospital, like Prince Scott, I have been treated with Prince Scott before. Can you differentiate between hotel and Prince Scott?
Exactly.
No,
Yes.
and what is good about Malaysia now,
Yeah.
because of the customer experience and also the result of the treatment is really good. So it's become one of the destinations of medical tourism. You don't go to the what they call patah-patah, but they go to a hospital to stay there for a few months for the certain treatment. Okay, very good sharing. Okay, so which means this is really important and it's an advantage, unfair advantage.
It's a competitive advantage.
Competitive, I like the word.
Yeah.
Competitive advantage
Yeah.
to differentiate between you and the other person.
Exactly.
Similar to certain industry like lawyers also. The way that you create actually satisfy the customer also
Yeah.
is really important.
Yeah.
It will differentiate you between you and the other lawyers.
Yeah. Right.
Alright? Exactly. Okay, so this is a good diagram. You need to understand the emotion. And what is joy? Okay? Joy is creating meaningful, positive emotions for the customer that go beyond meeting basic expectation. All this image is generated by AI, by the way.
Yeah.
But of course, AI is yet need to improve in the sense of spelling.
Yeah.
Spelling interpretation. Always sometimes they get wrong. Okay? But you see here what is this? Wow! You remember my favorite color, joyful. As simple as remembering what the customer characteristic is.
Wow.
Something new for you?
Because I
Yes.
am looking for jodoh now.
You know what?
Okay, okay, done, done.
So I will remember what he likes and everything. Yeah, that's one of the tactic.
So you're looking for jodoh. Okay. You're gonna
Yeah,
put it up. I'm gonna put up my bulletin board for you.
It can be applied,
Yeah.
but
Yes.
it's not
Yes. Why
related
not?
to-
Why not? Yeah.
It can be applied, but not related to the seminar.
Yes.
Recently, I conducted a training. One of the participants, they are managerial, what experience.
Yeah.
Then I mentioned it's because I trained them regarding business ethics,
Yeah.
etiquette. So one of the reason why, if you wanted to make what called bigger revenue and profit, you need to go for VIP customers.
Yeah.
Then this lady asked me, if I give business card, but I marry him how?
Better lah.
He don't become my client, but I marry him.
That's the normal company related.
You know, this business card it takes.
Yeah.
But to get him to marry you,
Yeah.
is it can? I said, yeah, it's good, but it's not within our topic.
Love is blind.
Okay,
Yeah.
for you.
Okay.
100k banyak.
Minta balik.
So, the question is very important to remember small things
Yeah.
and to make
Yes.
it
I like
someone
it. Yes.
someone feels appreciated.
Yeah.
Ah.
I mean, we should not treat all the customers the same. Though we treat them equally, but equally they have their own preferences.
Yes,
That's
yes.
why,
It's really good. That's why there is certain big corporation, like you
Yeah.
see banks, insurance company, oil and gas,
Yes.
transport, even logistic. They have the system of CRM.
Yes, customer relationship.
Because what in the CRM, one of the most important part, besides reaching them for the what you call Chinese New Year, Hari Raya, is birthday.
Yeah.
If you can manage to, it's basic by the way.
Yeah.
If you manage to wish the customer or give certain good vouchers to the customer during their birthday, so there is a joy to the customer.
That's why it's very important. There are two types of customer service. To go experience, that means you must do a lot of profiling. You must know your customer better.
Good.
You must do a lot of detailed profiling. Then you know, then you build relationship.
Yeah.
Once you build relationship, you know what they like, what the cleanliness, what are the things they like and don't like. Then like you say in the restaurant, I also have a restaurant I used to go. I would go stay. The food is so and so, but they make me feel good. The way the boss come and talk, you know. So he always talk, but the food is just okay. But why people work? There are some restaurants the food is good, but the people are cool. Some good stuff. So human beings they want high tech, but at the same time high touch. We need to have that, yeah. But it's lacking today. It's lacking. People don't talk.
Yeah, people don't talk.
That's why we have an opportunity. Which customer service provider takes advantage and build relation customer, you will be making money to the bank. Because nowadays people don't talk. People just consider, you go to mama shop, they don't even talk to you. They go, apa next, bagi itu, that counter, you pay money, do something, you don't even take that queue. Because, but that is a mass marketing. We don't want to run the business like mama shop, we want to have interaction. That's Starbucks. Hi, welcome from far, isn't it?
Yes.
So that's why we have to be at hard work. Not everybody can do it. It's hard work, but it pays. That's why we are here.
Alright, give a clap to
Thank
Mr.
you.
Salim.
Santa Maria, 1,000. Correct.
Okay,
Oh,
I think
Mary.
that
Okay, zakat sumi.
now is totally true. I like the way that was shared by Noor, by Salim. It's actually the human touch. Nowadays is we go into AI, automation, you call call center, you need to press so many numbers.
Correct.
This can be a collections of numbers already. You may have sometimes need to wait 1 hour to get to call center to the bank or something like that. That is my experience, my own experience. So it's now this it's not humane anymore.
Correct.
People love restaurant, if possible. Why we love Mamak so much? They don't talk to us. They sometimes don't understand our language. But at least a human being is care enough.
Yeah.
Even though we're going to pay them,
Yeah, correct.
you take your
Order.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
The touch, the human touch.
with the QR,
Yeah.
with the self-service.
Yeah.
We have lost the total touch of humanity.
Hey, I will add one thing for you. Very
Yeah.
important. Post-COVID, you see, I went to Pizza Hut. Many restaurants, they will say, do QR code.
Yes.
It's a table service restaurant. I want people to come and suggest to me and propose to me the food, don't QR.
Yes.
Because when I book my own, I will never buy anything except what I want. It's a waiter, it's like, you don't go to a fine dining, you say order yourself. I think that is losing it, in a restaurant. Except Pizza Hut, sales went down. I heard sales went down. Because sorry nak orang ambil order saya. So I said, fine dining. Table service, takkan saya buat QR code sendiri. nampak tak? Berbahaya sangat bila taksub sangat with the technology.
Yes, technology.
Yes, that's
Good
one.
point.
Thank you so
It's
much.
happening now, but what is the advantage and opportunity for us? To be traditional,
Yeah, but at the same time, leverage on high tech.
leverage on AI, high tech of course, certainly, but still maintain the human touch.
Yes.
Why? If you look about example, insurance industry. They say it's like okay, you can self-service and extra. I have an insurance background. I
Yeah.
worked with international insurance company
Yeah.
before. So why the agent is keep on? If you see, they are having more and more clients. Why? Why people don't go and buy their own agent insurance? Why? Because of that particular human connection. Not just human touch, but human connections of a person called wealth advisors.
Yeah, correct.
Insurance agent,
Yes,
that's
correct.
what we call.
Correct.
Why? It's really important. Even though the check can now come straight, no need to visit by the agent.
Yeah,
But the
correct.
agent that bring fruits when you are sick, when you are admitted in the hospital, they
Yeah.
give a emotional touch. And
Yeah.
remember, take a point.
Yeah,
Everything is emotional and emotional sells.
exactly.
Emotional. So what we are selling now is joy in
Yeah.
customer experience. Okay, good sharing, Riders. Okay, let's go. Okay, you talk about joy. I don't think that you can count joy. How can joy translate to profit? I capitalist. I'm the CEO of the company, for example. I'm the CFO of the company. I will see 10101010. So many zero at the back is better. Not just 1 0.
Yeah.
10 zeros is good.
Correct.
Correct. But in the research and also statistic, it's proven, if you see the ENAP, there is actually with only increase of 5% retention, customer retention, which means that you maintain your existing customer
5%.
5%, you will actually increase the profit of 25% to 95%, almost
Massive,
double.
massive.
This is statistic by
Yeah, massive.
Harvard Business Review.
Correct.
There is so much more.
Yeah.
Okay, and which one is cost more? To maintain current customer or to get new customer?
Oh, getting customer acquisition cost very high.
Acquisition.
Yeah.
How about you?
You're getting new customers.
New customers. Which one is easier? To get the degree student to continue for master or PhD like yourself for your current university? He's I know Dr. Wan. Dr. Wan is diploma. Start. Degree foundation, degree, master, PhD from the same university.
No.
And he also teaching at the university.
Yeah.
Which one is easier to get the same particular student to continue to rebuy your product or to promote to new one? To promote to Dr. Wan or to promote to me? I never be student of the university. Which one easier?
Promote to me.
Which one cost lower?
Promote to me.
Promote to new one?
Not to,
Expensive.
to the current student.
To the current student. You can relate to your experience.
Yeah.
Correct? So this is the reason why. Another thing that is not stated here is cost to sustain or maintain or create the customer to repurchase is less compared to to pick a new customer.
Correct. In hyper competition. Yeah. So we have to maintain. No choice.
Correct.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, let's look at the second. Okay. Second fact. Okay. Loyal customer is worth up to 10 times of their first purchase. This one is White House Office of Customer Affairs.
Yeah.
Why? Okay. Mr. Saleh, can you name me a product or services
Yeah.
that you already purchased for so long? So many.
Wow. If we talk about
Okay. We come to you. Okay.
of course, Starbucks. Yeah, Starbucks.
Ah.
Why I like to go to Starbucks? When you go down there, they wish you, and they ask your name. They write it on the
Starbucks, yes. Okay.
They write it on the drink. They write on the.
It's a a personalization, it's emotion touch.
They always say what coffee you want, type of coffee you want, double shot, triple shot, you know, and so they have the personalized engagement. So that's why I went many times where other competitors are coming, but he cannot sustain
Okay.
that experience. So I think I can say Starbucks is one very real, you know, the experience. You talk about the Starbucks and that place I've gone many times. Though there is a boycott,
How many
yeah, but I still support, yeah.
how many cups of coffee do you think in your lifetime that you already buy from Starbucks?
many, I think maybe hundreds, yeah.
More than that.
More than that, maybe more than that, yeah.
How many?
I can't remember.
One
but
cup.
1 month
one
one month I spent,
1 year. Just 1 year. 1 year.
One
Average
month.
how many cups? do you
per
think?
month maybe I go at least is it per month is it 5 to 6 times. That is very
Five.
minimum.
5 times 12. How much?
60. 300 times. Sorry, 5 times 12. 60 lah.
60.
Yeah, about
60
5
cups.
times per month lah.
Five.
We have 5 to 6.
So it's not just 5, 10 times.
Yeah.
For your
Maybe
wife.
sometimes less, but yeah.
So this Thursday is not even average.
Yeah. Correct.
For me, it's the 21st century spectrum multivitamin.
Yeah.
I already bought it almost 10 times already.
Wow.
Each month one,
You take 21st
I take-
century.
yeah,
Same here.
Spectrum,
Wow,
spectrum
yeah,
one
yeah,
as well,
yeah.
all inside.
Yes, correct.
That's me. Let's prove that one. They don't even come to promote to me, no.
Exactly.
No.
But the trust of the brand.
The trust of the brand. Okay, Dr. Wan?
Then talking about purchasing electronic gadget from Shopee lah, because I like this when I always buy electronic gadget thing lah.
Thank you so much.
Like USB cable and so on. Kalau nak beli memang I usually go for this seller in Shopee because the customer service is very good lah. Usually they always message me, okay, and then when they pack the item, they update, okay, this is the picture of your goods and your food will be delivered tomorrow, and then they always up to date with the tracking system and so on. That's why I always purchase electronic gadgets.
So how many items already you bought from them?
More than 10.
More than what?
More than 10.
More than 10.
Even small.
Within how many years?
thing.
How long already
Since
you-
I know Shopee.
See? So it's 10 times is underrated.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, underrated.
Okay, no, what is your shop?
Okay, Watson.
Oh,
Tell me more. What
Why Watson?
joy? How do you feel? What type of joy do you feel when you go to Watson?
Uh,
Why?
Okay, I always go to Watson, especially during a festive season, because they always have promotions. 50%, 70%. Who doesn't want it, right? And then there's a quality product as well. I always buy wet tissue because women they always have wet tissue and pocket tissue. Yeah, and they always finish it.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many items, if you can estimate, since the beginning of your purchase with Watson? First love with Watson.
Oh,
Until
okay.
today. How many items you already purchased? Estimate, Malay.
Countless.
They cannot countless lah. Estimate.
Oh, okay.
Countless is like ocean. Ocean is not
Okay,
count, isn't it?
I
You have everything.
think like 10,000.
10,000.
10,000 times.
Oh, that's
Okay, this 100. Okay, now we
Tak
talk
apa lah,
about
nanti.
Cik Mary.
dapat I sponsor Great Canopy kalau kami. I sponsor Canopy lah.
Okay. Cik Mary, what you want to share?
Okay, the everyday shops that I go and I went is Starbucks. From the first Starbucks in Malaysia in Bukit Bintang 1998. Never miss it.
No.
And Starbucks, some Starbucks stores, they remember my name, like in Taman Sara, in Jalan Sultan Ismail.
Yeah.
The moment I entered, good morning, Cik Mary, that felt like, wow.
They know your name, huh?
Yeah.
They know your name, huh?
Yeah. So that's every single day. So you times average lah, 20 kali 30, 600 every single day. 600 times 12.
Yeah.
That how much I spend my whole life
600 ringgit
per month.
per month.
Wow.
Wow, how many cups is that? How many cups?
At least per cup per day. Per cup.
Wow. Give me clap to Cik Mary. Okay, January I give you 100.
What? You're being serious, Joe?
Okay, 1,000 lah. 1,000.
Yay!
Thank
You
you.
deserve it.
Alright, so you see how
Yes, Starbucks experience, yes. It
Starbucks
really
experience.
shows.
you know the highlight of today is of course Watson Melon. Promo kau like that. The song. Is it kau?
Watson kau, Watson. Watson kau, yeah, yes.
So you go to that. You can relate. We as a human being, this creature.
Yeah.
We will have certain shop that we enter
Yeah.
and shop we don't enter. Okay, what is the shop that you first time you go, then you never come again?
But actually,
No, that's one.
just one. Any kind of shop lah.
Any kind of shop, just an example, that will not give joy to you.
The recent one is one of the food restaurant there, nama apa? Mokoromi. Okay, I have people reviews.
What? Cafe, coffee.
It's okay.
Murah kami. Yeah, it's a coffee shop, right?
Murah kami ya.
Murah kami, ya.
I don't remember. Nah, I don't like actually, even I don't remember the name.
That is they call it as customer service crime. You know. Crime level. There is a level of customer service.
Yeah.
The worst one is criminal.
Yes, correct.
Criminal.
Yeah.
Criminal is really sorry to the customer.
Yeah.
Okay, why?
Quite rude. The customer service there very rude lah.
Okay, how they become rude?
I mean,
What they say?
I mean, some kind of I ask okay, first when I ask the order, okay, and then dia macam tak tunggu lah bang, sekejap lagi sampai lah. Sampai
Okay.
Why
So
don't I-
it's
the food is
rude.
not food is not. I mean the coffee are not really good.
So you only buy one time.
Now buy one time.
How much you spend?
I think around together with my dad, I think around 30 to 40 ringgit.
Oh, that's a lot.
30-40 ringgit.
Wow.
Imagine if you take care of the customer, it become 300 or 400. Based on statistic, but
That's
this
criminal.
is underrated. We
Yeah.
don't buy 10 times
Yeah.
things.
Correct.
We don't buy 10 times.
Correct.
Okay. How about you?
See, criminal service means is first thing Ron Kaufman came up with a concept.
Yes, Rough
Ron
Common.
Kaufman. You see, criminal service is just like going to Asia and you masuk dalam kapal terbang. Kursi tak ada, kena beli. That means criminal service, when whatever service law basic kena ada. Dalam kapal terbang, kursi kena, toilet kena. Ataupun masuk Malaysia, kapal terbang cakap, masuk toilet kena bayar 20 sen. Kena, because low cost kena bayar, jamban pun kena bayar. I went to one shop. It was usually I notice yang selalu ada problem kedai kecil-kecil. Mom and pop. Brand besar dia ada system. They care because they spend money. So this shop I went and I said service was very slow. The staff told me the food was good. A long time ago, he told me, he can tell me the counter boy. He was watching TV Astro. Everywhere service is the same. Cannot talk like that. I said, where's my food? Waited too long.
Yes.
Bila kita menunggu lama, kita jadi penunggu.
Yes.
So again, I was a penunggu there. I went to see him after 45 minutes. It was not a fine dining. He said everywhere is the same. He talked to me very rudely. He didn't apologize. Everywhere service. I said no. Everywhere service not the same. And I told my wife, being a restaurant expert, I run French and Italian restaurants before. I said this restaurant won't last in 6 months. Exactly after 1 year they shut down. We know already. Food was shut down. You open some other place, shut down also. So the X factor was not there. And the shocking part, this restaurant was in Subang Jaya. Educated people like me comes in. You have to jaga sebab they compare. Selalunya notice yang selalunya koyak adalah company-company kecil yang tak jaga. Sebab mamak macam mana teruk pun kotor, orang still makan sebab dia masih senyum. Apa mau? Sebelum you duduk dia datang kat betul tak? Apa mau? Tisu mau, semua betul.
So,
But the restaurant is a normal biryani restaurant.
So what they can improve? What they improve to impress or to create joy to you?
I think
For you to come again.
they have zero interaction. They don't talk to their customer, and that's the reason. The food was fantastic. The biryani was very good. Middle Eastern biryani, but it was so bad at this stop. So yeah, they closed down.
Okay. So they close down not just customer don't repeat, but they gulung tikar.
Gulung tikar store because nobody was coming. They were not talking to the
Alright.
customer.
One of my criminal experience is I go one of the so-called boutique.
Yeah.
Not to mention which boutique. Okay, it's a team youth team lah.
Yeah.
Youth team punya boutique. You know like hip hipster, rangi.
Yeah.
First thing that I enter the boutique, do they know that I just received my gaji?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Correct.
You know, walking the way I walk also like different, you know.
Yeah.
Veggie.
Yeah. Correct.
They don't see
Yeah.
You know what the first thing that the attendant, the person yang take care of the shop said to me when I look at the pants and all,
Yeah.
I don't think this suit you lah. You sebab you plum sikit.
Alamak.
Oh my god.
Shit. Plum jangan pakai. Mempelam tak apa. They call it like that. Oh,
Yes.
that's
So
wrong.
what
Yeah.
is one of the harassment?
And,
Not to mention which shop,
yeah. Very
which
wrong.
shop, but I was like, what did I do wrong or I don't offense you?
Oh, that's a
Of course you
That's
have a
quite
bigger
bad.
size.
correct.
I know that fact.
But don't that is body shaming.
Yes, then I never go to the shop.
That's it.
And that brand again. I'm not sure that brand is still around or not.
I would be surprised if it won't. Still not around. It's the Ben Kapur. I wouldn't be
And
surprised.
one of the testimony for my joy part is McDonald's.
McDonald's.
The agency supervisor, I think. You know the one that wear a bit of different, got ribbon and all that.
Yeah.
Approach me. That time they are promoting apps. In Ampang, by the way.
Yeah.
Ampang. So one of the testimonial during my seminar is I take picture with that officer. She promote the apps. Then what is the monetary benefit that I get? Discounts, bro.
Yeah, correct.
I save RM6, RM7 until today we boycott the news already. Last time you can ask.
Yeah.
What they call Cik Mary.
Yeah.
The offerness of me buying the nasi lemak in McD is more than I buy the vitamin.
Correct. True. Yeah, McDonald's is one of the place I always been at home.
That is a Stella service.
Yeah, correct. Still, yeah.
Stella service. Because why? You still receive your gaji,
Yeah.
your salary. You don't need to go to the customer and entertain and help customer to save. Correct?
Correct.
Then what happened? You are no difference compared to other shop.
Correct.
But when you do that, will the customer come again tomorrow? So I come again tomorrow lah.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so that's why it's great joy. Okay, now is no. What is actually the shop that you never go again because of the criminal level of service?
Okay, this is not only criminal, but it's a trauma for me.
Trauma.
Oh,
Wow, that is lower than criminal. It's
What a traumatic experience. What
I
happened?
think more criminal.
What happened? Do you have PTSD now? Yeah. Post-traumatic stress disorder.
Yeah. Okay, so I went to this hair salon,
Yeah.
and then they mistakenly cut my hair.
Oh, I think.
Because my hair used to be very thick.
Yeah.
But now it got thinner. So I stopped going there. I think for 6 months already.
Well, I mean, how did you cut
But
it?
I
you
don't cut the.
Cut new, huh?
Yeah. So my hair should be thicker, you know.
Did you instruct her or she just didn't ask you and start cutting?
I have no idea. So when I checked with other salon, and then they said that they shouldn't have cut like this.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's too thin. Yeah.
Okay, there is war criminal.
Yes.
It is not even serving the service.
Okay, it is a trauma for a woman
Oh.
like me,
Yeah.
especially hair. Okay.
Oh,
Hair
okay.
is our kingdom.
Yeah.
Don't mess with
True.
our kingdom.
Crown, kingdom, throne, everything.
This can create trauma somewhat.
Yeah, because
It's not just about making customer offended
Yeah.
or sad,
Yeah.
but it can traumatize
Yes.
customer. Give a clap to
Yeah.
no.
Alright.
Thank you.
Thank you for the sharing. Alright, okay, so we understand now. the different dimensions that the importance of joy, the importance of delivering correct services to customer, the product itself. If you even fail to provide the product or services itself, there is a no-no. Okay? Alright, so what is that? Okay, what is joy actually? It's described here is a feeling of great pleasure and happiness. A thing that causes joy. Remember, a thing that causes joy. That's what we want to find for our customer and ourselves.
Correct.
Success or satisfaction. Macam it's like the no mention. So this is another image created by AI. Okay, actually I create an image describe joy. This is my question. So here is an image captured the essence of joy with the vibrant and uplifting scene. Okay, can you see that? What is that? So customer need to be like this. Like this. Then got a lot of light lah. Taman lah.
Correct.
That is the metaphor. The symbolic of how we describe
Symbolism.
symbolism.
Yeah.
But artificial intelligence. That the artificial intelligence draw it
Yeah.
with the Y-O so fast. Which take human being to draw maybe one day. It's only 2 seconds. Okay? So welcome back guys. Okay, I hope that everyone have a good break. A good time with each other. So now we continue roll our seminars and also training today. We continue with the pillars of joy.
Yes.
Okay, the pillars of joy, which means that the pillar of joy consists of 5 steps where we also will go through together later on. One is personalization. Okay. Second is surprise and delight. The third is ease and convenience. The fourth is empathy and emotional connection.
Yes.
Alright. And the fifth is aesthetic and sensory appeal. Okay. Then later we will actually discuss this, and we need to actually practice in the sense of using this step in terms of creating joy. Before this, we already discussed. It's not just we hope that joy happen with actually luckily and naturally.
No, we cannot let joy
Yeah.
happen suddenly, instantaneously. There must be an approach.
Yeah, it's approach, and it's
Yeah.
not like luck by
Yes,
luck.
correct.
Business and also customer interaction is not by luck.
Correct.
It's by structure.
Correct. Exactly.
System.
Yeah.
By luck is a bonus.
Yeah.
You know?
True.
If you manage suddenly customer have challenges, you manage it well, then the solutions and also what given is creating joy to the customer.
Yeah,
Then
exactly.
there is actually a good positive impact to your business.
Right.
But with the concept of customer experience, we need to, as usual, go back to the root
Yeah.
from the system. What system that we have? Remember, the only things that never change is change.
Yes.
The only things that never change
It's change itself.
is change itself.
Yeah.
Everything else will change. You see the product before this, certain brand, talking about Nokia. Nokia used to be the
Number
giant,
one. Yeah.
number one, the highest ego in business in the sense of communication. So what happened today?
No.
Changes. Last time people don't use Samsung.
Yeah.
During the high rise of Nokia, people look down on Samsung and
Yeah.
LG. Last time
Yeah.
LG,
Yeah.
people don't want to wear LG. You know what happened now? They are talking about Samsung
Yeah.
in the industry. And that particular time, there is no such thing as iPhone yet,
Yeah. Correct.
because there is no smartphone yet.
Yeah.
But when it's come to the iPhone, things the game, what you call it, she changed on the reversal.
Yeah.
Nokia, from the strong force of the customer evocation, so turn to a brand that maybe some avoid
Yeah.
to use today. Okay, so that is the pillar. So before that, we will actually play a game to refresh back our focus. Okay, I give it maybe
Mary in a magic box.
Yes.
Yeah. What is the magic? What's inside there? Oh,
Okay,
Zero.
this is a dessert.
Okay.
After we have lunch, we need a dessert. Something sweet, something
Oh my
dry.
God, what kind of crabs?
Wow,
But actually,
nice.
this is
1, start.
Oh shit, man. Sorry.
Okay, make sure you. It's only 15, 16 seconds.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Congratulations. So you
Alright.
can have it, the dessert.
Oh.
Okay, you can have the dessert and
Thank
also
you
of
so
course
much.
1,000 each.
1,000. I'm going to guarantee you.
1,000 each.
I sponsor the canopy.
But extra
Extra dah
200
for ni.
for the first
And second.
and second 100.
Oh, so kind.
Ah, that's good, that's good.
Terima kasih.
Let's make the difference.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then eat.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Alright, that's good. So what we actually learned from this game is timely. Timely and within the time duration. During my previous seminar, I give actually a task to a group of participants, divided by group, to do certain tasks. They are given 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But because of overthinking and also over planning and
Yeah.
overdoing that
Yeah.
particular project, they need to create a structure from paper. They have
Exceeded
they
time.
have exceeded time.
Mm.
So which one is better? Lower but successful stable structure, or you exceed the time, you have higher stable structure. Which one?
Okay, the question again.
Okay, which one is better? One is meet the time,
Yeah.
within the time,
Yeah.
but lower structure,
Okay.
or higher structure but exceed the time limit.
Lower.
Why?
Because this we can finish the task within the prescribed time.
Okay, how that translate to your, for example, as a
Oh,
lecturer,
thank you, thank you.
as your task, given task. Example, maybe check the students examination paper, or any type of task you're given.
Jadi from my experience lah, when teaching, sometimes the university give you random subject.
Okay.
They okay, you teach this subject tomorrow. What need to do? So I need to express. I need to make the note very short, very concise, very even though it's concise but informative.
Yeah.
That's when I can, and in the end I can manage to
That's
teach
right.
the student.
Because there is an option that we cannot actually exceed is the time limit.
Yeah, the
Correct.
time, yeah.
So manage the time within the project time limit. That's in nature.
Yeah.
If you have actually 2 weeks, you do the work within 2 weeks. If you have actually 1 month, you can research more, you can do more
Yeah.
for the same subject, for
Yeah,
example.
correct.
But never exceed the time, because when you exceed the project time, it's already failure. Incompetence and
Yeah,
failure.
correct. Yeah.
It's not success,
Correct.
it's a failure.
Correct. Sure.
Alright, thank you Dr. Wan for the sharing. Okay. Now, okay, we will actually continue on the next chapter, emotional and connection, empathy. Why it's really important to have emotional connection, Sarif?
I think we have to go back to the dawn of humanity. I think humans, we have, though we are stressing rational, but human beings, all the decisions we have made are emotional actually. We are very emotional, though we have the irrational. Emotion is an irrational brain.
Yeah.
So people, we are the species where have been bonded from small, even with our parents, with the touch, the
Yeah.
human touch. So emotional connectivity is very much in us. Emotional means being have a sense of consciousness. We have that. Computer cannot be emotional. So that's the reason why you can touch people on the emotional level. That's why, example,
Yeah.
why people buy certain types of ice cream, because if you know that person likes X ice cream, so you manage to sell to that community, they realize, hey, when I was small, my mother used to give me the ice cream. Emotional bonding. We remember the emotional thing. So that's why it is very important. You can have the 5 structure, but you miss number 4, you're done.
Correct. Thank you for the sharing.
Yeah.
Correct. It's
Yeah.
about what you remember.
Yes.
People always remember emotion.
Yes, correct.
Sadness.
How you make me feel.
how you make me feel.
Yeah.
And if you learn about trauma, etc., it's based on emotion.
Correct.
Emotion, print,
Pain.
Emotion.
pain and print
How that
on
person
your
abuse you.
how actually experience. Similar to joy.
Yeah.
Joy also, happiness also will create a print
Exactly.
in your mind, in the
Betul.
sense of whenever, for example, if you remember a happy moment, you will actually start smiling or laughing. Correct?
Yeah, exactly.
Even though that thing is already past or not happening in front of us,
Yeah.
but we will actually do that psychologically.
Correct.
But if you remember something sad,
You cry.
loss of someone,
Yeah.
etc., so what happen? You will cry and
Yeah.
you feel depressed.
Yeah.
Okay? Exactly. How about empathy? No. Why it is important to have empathy? What is empathy, by the way? Huh? What is empathy?
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, RM.
Alright, empathy. Well, you need to be sensitive.
Okay.
I think in religious way, I guess.
Mhm.
So let's say in a supermarket.
Okay.
Okay, alright. This one is I heard from my friend, right? One of the 7-Eleven policy,
Alright.
they are not allowed to sell alcoholic drinks if the shop is less than 2 kilometers away from a mosque.
Really?
Oh, 7-Eleven policy, you mean?
Yes, I heard from my friend.
Okay, good.
So it was a new knowledge for me. Yeah. So we need to have empathy, sensitivity. Yeah.
Okay, good, good. Okay, give clap to Miss Nong. Okay, yes, correct, empathy. Most important part, empathy, is actually understanding, putting yourself in the customer shoes. Orang putih, they always use this, put in your
Put
the
yourself.
person's shoes.
That's another thing. You can never know someone until you walk in his moccasin. Moccasin is type of shoe boots.
Yes.
That's why we quickly judge people. Why is like that? Why? Like when I've written a book on depression, a lot of people think, what is this? Why you wrote this book? Why? So, but they didn't know. They never sit down and ask actually what really happened to you
Yeah.
until you wrote this type of book. If you really know what I went through, I would have written a love story.
Yeah.
You know, love story. This why you took the time and wrote this book. You can written a management book. Because I know, because you don't even want to walk. I don't ask you to walk in a moccasin, but at least you try to understand. So empathy is always about try to understand what the person go through, though you have never been there. But try to understand. That's important.
Okay, well done, Salim. Okay, now we move to how to build emotional bond.
Very nice jelly, you know, man.
Really good choice, Okay, so empathy, interaction, personalization, as mentioned earlier, consistent and authentic engagement. Authentic English what? Natural and sincere. Say what you feel.
Yeah. And you see, I've seen a lot of organizations where they're not authentic. Customer tahu you berlakon. So customer yang berlakon. Contoh, there's one situation in a restaurant. Customer is always right. But we only serve high quality product. But something in the culture in the company, when they talk about their stuff, the way they talk, the customer is not always right. So we are not, there's disconnect between what we talk in within ourselves and what we portray. The customer knows we are whether genuine or authentic. Customers are not stupid, they can feel that you are fake.
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
Which means the ingredient of stiffness. Creating, acting too much.
Or maybe can script.
Can script, but not too much.
Yeah,
not
correct.
too rigid.
Yeah, too rigid, yes.
Understand? Because customer in anyhow, they like natural.
Yeah, they
natural
like
interaction
natural,
and
yeah.
honest interaction.
Yeah.
Exactly. Then next one, what you can do? Delight and surprise.
Yes.
Like the poster last time.
Yes.
The customer was impressed because the staff remember her favorite color.
Yeah.
And also storytelling.
Yeah.
Storytelling, which means that you can relate
Yeah.
about the story of each other using emotion.
Correct,
and
correct.
then. Okay, now we will actually study one particular case.
Tak ada lagi.
by Royal,
Royal
this study
Selangor.
based on Royal Selangor,
Yes, sir.
where we analyze this company, how they know for creating joy. Okay, now refer to the case study. Ada tu tak? Nak for me. Mana?
Royal Selangor.
Saya struggle.
Is it the same Selangor Pewter different, right? Is it the same company?
Selangor Brutal.
Same,
Same.
same. Royal Selangor Pewter.
Okay. So we have known and
China company from zero.
from zero.
Yeah.
So we have known and we already actually visited. Who visited the Royal Selangor shop or
Many
branches?
times. Yeah, many.
Can.
It's even I
Where,
visited more.
where do you visit?
I can't, but there's one shop I've been. I think at the airport also. I've been to the airport. There's one. Most of the malls they have a long time ago. Yeah. But some of the bookshops they sell their product. Royal Selangor.
Royal Selangor, yeah.
Yeah, as in
In
Chinese.
airport, they have in airport,
Yeah, and they have tea doing Chinese New Year Dragon or something like that. Yeah.
Computers and all.
I think the shop was in where? Maybe Sunway Pyramid. If I'm not mistaken. They have shops.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I give 3 minutes for you to go through and study.
Oh, ini assignment ni.
Royal Selangor.
Yeah. Oh.
Royal Selangor study. Of course, we create in bullet point, easy for you to understand. It's not like the case study normally that we get in
Yeah.
terms of essay.
Yeah.
To simplify, optimizing the process process of analyzing. So I want you to highlight one point that you can relate to your business on how to create more joy to the client. And maybe you can state what that you can improve your current approach towards and system towards your client in terms of creating joy, satisfaction, excitement, okay? To turn your customer from customer to advocator. Have you heard this term before? Advocator.
Yeah.
Advocator, which means that unpaid marketer.
Correct.
They become your moving unpaid billboard
Yeah.
and marketer and radio.
Yeah.
For example, an auntie love your services or product. Then they will tell the other auntie, the other customer,
Yes.
hey, you buy now from this company, very good.
Yeah.
We have done it ourselves without that company. Pay us, is it correct?
Correct.
Correct. So that is called advocation.
Correct.
So you wanted to search further, you can search how to create customer advocation. Advocation.
Advocate.
Above is what? Above.
Ambassador.
Ambassador. Above is what? Call.
Carl, yes. Carl.
You becoming a brand.
Oh,
Call.
that's the highest level.
Ah.
Macam GSB kan? GSB pun brand ke?
I have no comment on that.
Guru.
What is the other brand, international brand that create the car?
Zappos.
What is
Starbucks.
the other? Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Starbucks. Watson. Apple. Apple is a card level.
Correct.
Oh, yes.
When people flock to your shops during launch, you can see Apple is
Beside is ego selling, etc.
Yeah.
PlayStation.
PlayStation. Yes.
Yeah.
PlayStation is another card.
PS.
PlayStation is another card.
Correct.
What is the other card? Football. Chelsea,
Football.
Manchester, Man U.
Yeah, correct. Football. Yes,
Football.
correct.
Many. So you need to know what is your current level of customer.
Yes.
Is it level customer, client? What is different between customer and client? Dr. Wan,
Customer and client.
what is the difference?
In term of
Ah.
I'm not really sure.
Dr. Wan, you need to know customer is one-time buyer without the information being stored. Client, like a bank client, for example,
Yeah.
is where they have a database being kept. Then normally client is a repeat customer.
Client. Okay.
Client different. Then lower than customer is what? Purchaser.
Yeah.
pembeli.
But even today we call our customers. It's become so like cliche, you know.
Cliche.
Yeah, you can call our customer client, but I have to agree with the client. Banks they call clientele.
Ya, clientele.
Be like supermarket statement boleh panggil customer because they come every week. We really don't know the customer because they purchases. But on the high level client,
Client.
yeah, French call their customer high-end banks, like you said, they call clientele.
There is a term by certain businesses, they call it, my client is my business partner. Why? Business partner means because they are the one that giving the profit
Correct, exactly.
to them, and they are the person that grow the business.
Correct.
But the term is, if you see in the business term, in the jargon, it's not accurate lah.
Yeah.
Accurate. It's not business partner.
Yeah.
But they put the terms like that. You know, the customer is their business
Yeah.
partner. We are partner. You my customer, I am your agent or your service provider. You are my
Partner.
business partner.
Okay.
To that extent. Okay. Another 2 minutes to read. How can you actually learn from Royal Selangor? There is so many strong points what create Royal Selangor.
Yes.
I also have actually examples of Zippos. But Zippo, how many Malaysian I think can relate?
Zappos,
Ah.
the shoe company.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shoe company.
Yeah, the shoe company from
You
here.
go, but how many knows? Because it's located in America.
Yes, Zappos.
Ah.
You know why Zappos
It's
is
under Amazon, if I'm not mistaken now.
bought over by Amazon, but the Tony Sia founded it. You know why they're famous? There's one time one staff was talk to the customer 8 hours on the phone, and the CEO came down and asked Tony himself, why you were talking to the. She said, I'm sorry, I'm talking to the customer has been more than 5 hours.
Yes.
And you know what he said? It's okay. As long as you talk to the customer and don't the culture is so customer gila, pro customer, the staff will talk to the customer hours and hours, that's why the sales increase. It's so customer centric company.
It's a human touch lah.
Human touch. Dia cakap dalam phone dekat 6 jam, kami dia wrote a book about it.
Oh.
And the boss never want to continue because he talk to the customer. Because the customer is paying my bills.
Yeah, business.
For the office is paid by the customer. So Zappos, and yeah, of course, not many Malaysians know unless Zappos, yeah. You can Google Zappos.
Yeah, Zippo. But is when Royal Selangor is more
Localized.
localized.
Yes.
There's so many. Starbucks is one of the
Yeah.
company that have a good example on CX and they enjoy.
Malaysian company, let's look for some other. What could be a Malaysian company?
Mindin is good.
Mindin.
Mindin as a hypermarket.
Yeah, hypermarket.
It's really good example in the sense of their customer friendly
Correct.
in so many aspects.
Correct. Correct.
Uh,
Mindin.
Mindin,
Not many Malaysian. Genting, I don't know about Genting.
Genting.
Not much information.
Not much information.
Yeah.
There's supposed to be more and more research
Yeah,
on this.
on Genting, yeah.
On CX.
Correct.
Malaysia. Alright, okay. So we start with Noor first. Okay, what is actually you understand from the case study on the first place?
Okay. In creating joy, we need to have great marketing strategies.
Okay.
So, as stated here, key strategies for creating joy, such as celebrating heritage and craftsmanship,
Okay.
and then personalization. So, such as customers can engrave names, dates, and messages.
Yeah.
And exceptional in-store experience.
Okay.
And then product design. Modern product design to attract younger audience.
So I miss copy AB It's
Okay,
supposed to be my only my copy.
Tak apa, bila
But it's a good example.
Yeah.
Okay,
continue.
and then celebrating Malaysian identity, such as Bunga Raya collection, dia Bunga Raya collection, and then community engagement and
Miss No,
Mm.
what example from Royal Selangor that you can take to enhance your current customer engagement
Mhm.
to create joy to your customer?
Okay.
With example, which means that you are in the product retail, for example, ataupun online business, online business. How can you actually take this example from Royal Selangor to your company culture?
I guess I can take personalization.
Okay, how?
Because I am planning to sell phone covers.
Okay, good.
So customers can personalize their phone covers with their name and choose their design.
Okay.
That's
Why that kind of design give joy to customer? That's a good question.
Okay. I will actually give them a few selections of designs, or they can choose from Google Images and then send it to me, or
Okay,
just write the name.
correct.
Yeah.
How is it impact emotionally to the customer? I do not want I not to the details of the product type or feature, but how is it impact the internal feeling of customer? How will customer
Yeah.
feel?
After
Ah.
that,
That is empathy.
Yeah.
This practice of
Yeah.
empathy.
Yeah.
Ah,
So they feel that they own their own phone cover.
ah.
Yeah. And then it's for safety reason.
Safety reason.
Safety reason as well. Sometimes we
Okay.
put our place here and there, right?
Okay.
So
Is it answering the question? Is
uh,
that answering the question? The question is, I don't care about how you design the phone cover. There's so many ways to do that. But when you you offer the service of customizing the home cover, how does it affect the customer emotion? How it create joy? Explain.
they feel that that they have their own phone.
Your own phone.
Uh,
They have your own phone. I have my own phone.
no problem. Take
with,
it.
with their name on it. Yeah.
They need money. Okay, I don't have name, but I'm okay. Continue.
And then they can choose their favorite color as well. So both will give them joy. Yeah. Both reasons.
Okay, good try. I mean, to explain that. Okay, that's why you need to sometimes go to the moment of truth.
Yes,
About the
yes,
concept of
moment of truth. Jen Carlson wrote a book about it.
Moment of truth means that
Yeah.
you put yourself in the customer's shoes.
Yeah.
Don't just stand there. Walk in the customer's shoes. True, yeah, walk.
I think I'd like to add it though. I mean,
Yes.
she got answered almost, she was on spot on the right track. But what I think Hafizul is saying makes sense that, you have a phone case, I also have a phone case, I have a name, but I think you're trying to say is that when they have this phone case, it's so personalized, they feel like they don't want to let it go. There's a bonding with them. That's when,
yes.
you know what I mean? There's a
Yeah.
bonding.
Okay, why I emphasize and wanted you to share the example because normally
Understand.
joy is an emotion.
Yes, correct.
If you are unable to verbally describe the joy, because normally if you're happy, happy ni aku hari ni, with the tone, with the words, which means that you are unable to root yourself
Yeah,
and feel how the customer walk. Correct? So you need to always, when you develop a product, you need to clearly be able to imagine.
exactly.
If the customer have his phone case, it's customized, I love pink color,
Yeah.
then there is actually a Korean artist customized picture.
K-pop. Yeah.
Why? Every time I see this, I see.
That's
Happy
my
days.
boyfriend.
Huh?
That's my boyfriend.
That
my
is
boyfriend.
what
His location maybe like the song.
apatah.
Yeah.
Kan, for example. So you need to be able to describe in your mind.
Correct.
First, you need to be able to imagine clearly. First, how if I become the customer, I buy this customized phone case. If you're not able to describe the emotion, which means either it's not too emotional to the customer, doesn't affect the customer, or you are lack of emotion towards the impact of the product.
Yes.
You need to see that. Alright, okay? Okay.
For me, I like customized things because it's one of a kind in the world. Means that when I ordered one design, that design is only for me. You feel like you are royalty. You feel like you are somebody. You feel like you are so important that when you go around to bring that phone cover,
Yeah.
people will ask, "Hey, where you get it?"
Yeah.
I
I want to do it also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it feels like I feel like wow. See, people ask for it, so
Yeah.
it's a joy for me. Sebab dia one of a kind in the world. Tak ada designer yang akan design that.
Alright.
That's the joy for me.
Give clap to Chimeri and also to No. Okay, no?
I want to add something.
Okay.
See, when I wrote this book, I prepared the manuscript.
Yeah.
I interviewed 20 publishers.
Oh, very.
So 20, bila I bagi manuscript, I bagi gambar letak macam ni, I letak gambar orang lain tau.
Yeah.
So this, my printer, man who designed my book, the fifth draft is the one we approve, you know. Dia kata bagi semua gambar-gambar you know letak orang. Today, the way he has personalized his book,
Yeah.
when I look at the book, I can say, I can go away. Though if I'm not around, the book will tell my story clearly.
Yes, yes.
The way he has done the work for this book,
Yes.
that I'm so shocked, so surprised that he just took all the photo and described, only the words are mine, but the photo, everything, the alignment, that I can go away. Say example, when I leave the planet, people who read the book, they'll know what I went through. That how he was
Yes.
asking questions for me. He's a book printer. The designer of the book, and he's not a big company, he's a small printer, home-based. And today, because of that, his business has flourished. So I think he's very customer-centric. Because he said, I want to make sure the book is an emotional bonding with the right. Sebab saya bagi gambar, cuba mainkan, dia kata gambar pasal copyright issue nanti. Dia gambar di animation, ni semua dia lukis. Dia lukis ni, bukan saya bagi, ini dia lukis.
Yes.
Dia lukis pakai this one, pakai ada software. Ini dia lukis, then. Tengok, I'm no longer the same Salim anymore. He took it out and make like that. So I just bagi manuscript. Nampak dia buat macam ni.
Illustrate.
Illustrate because the buku
Illustrate.
kena ada gambar, visual. So he's really an expert lah, you know.
And,
So,
I have read this book, your book.
yeah,
So this is really touching on the
Correct.
emotional
Yeah.
side.
correct. Yeah, true.
He's talking about sadness,
Yeah.
toughness,
And
depression,
hardship.
hardship, which people can relate.
Yeah.
And when we touch the customer emotion,
Yeah,
customer we wanted to know more,
yeah.
and also maybe buy more
Correct. Buy me
on the business side.
Correct.
of the-
True.
Correct? Okay, now, Dr. White,
Mm.
share. As a lecturer, as an academician, also a corporate climber.
Yeah.
So, you
Yeah.
know, academician also corporate climber.
Yeah.
Okay, what then you can take from Royal Selangor case study to your personal usage and with example.
Okay, I think I take the point that have been elaborated by everyone here, which is personalization. So yeah, because it's a problem now because there's new generation nowadays.
New generation.
You students, Gen Z student, they have less focus now in the class.
Exactly.
Less what?
Yeah. Less focus
in the class.
Focus.
Yeah, concentration in the class. I think the study show that the current generation focus in the class is around 10 to 15 minutes.
Exactly.
After that,
Why?
the generation nowadays attract to phone.
TikTok generation.
Yes.
There is a new study about that.
Okay, so how can you use this case study
I mean,
to help you in sense of the issue?
I think what can I do? What can I implement next time? I'm thinking during the first class of first semester. I mean, in the beginning of the semester, maybe I can give a survey. I mean, survey question. Okay, online survey lah. Maybe using some kind of website like Survey Monkey. There are a lot of applications, right?
Yeah.
So in that survey, I asked several questions. Maybe, for example, like how do you I do not know yet. Maybe I will give a scenario or question. So by the end, I will see that how many student the student style of learning. Okay, maybe most of them like visual style. Some of them is okay for audio learning. Maybe some of them. Let's look at the result lah. Okay, so
So is it like personalization?
yes, yeah.
On a focus and personalized
Yeah.
drill lah.
Drill.
Drill inside
Yeah.
what actually going on with the mind or each student mind.
Yeah,
That is powerful. Yeah.
So maybe the result of that, I will change lah. If majority of the student prefer visual learning, I will change the presentation style lah. Maybe I will do more visual, or I will do gimmick drama and so on. So
Because they don't read. These days they don't read.
Yeah.
Good, good. There's a lot of ideas from there. You get that? Okay, then which part that will create joy to your student?
According to their needs. Because let's say they
They can fulfill the needs.
fulfill their need.
Example?
For example, if the result show that they prefer visual style, visual learning, then I implement visual learning.
Okay, suitable video learning style. Style.
BAK lah.
BAK. Okay, give a clap to Dr.
100% bukan Professor Kangkung.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he never talk about the joy of the colleagues, the bosses.
He's not Kangkung 100%.
Okay, Salih.
Okay.
What is the main point? I mean, from you, which means that you can take and also do it for your client.
Okay, of all these 5 points we have shared about the exceptional points, correct? 6 points, I think. 5.
6 point.
6 point. I'll go number 3. Exceptional
Number
store
3.
experience. Example, knowledgeable staff share stories about craftsmanship
Ah,
history. The people part plays important. Because example,
People.
I can have the best heritage, I can have the best personalization, I can have the best innovation product design, I can have the best community engagement, but when people walk to my stores and they don't feel like king or queen, I'm done. That's why they call it Apple Store experience is one of the best in the world. Inside Apple Store, they make that experience wow, because Apple is a revolutionary product. So for me, it's no matter what is your marketing, when I walk inside, do you know your product knowledge, number 1? Do you know customer service? Are you able to handle questions? Are you able to show me your strength? If I can have that during my touch point from entry to end, then I think you are, because the product from the customer point of view is just a dead product, but it is for the staff who brings it to life. So for me, my experience with you will determine whether I get the right CX to continue. That's my
Alright.
view.
Give a clap to.
Thank you.
I like the point. All point is really, really good. Then we need to create, because joy in our own personality
Yes.
and also our environment is unique. So you need to find joy. Starting from today, find joy to create to yourself. You need to create joy to yourself, to your other half, to your family, to your employee, and also to everyone around you.
Exactly.
Especially if you're talking about business, the core is customer and client. Alright? Okay, so it's a good example. There is more example now with Google or the search engine. You can actually find many more examples of customization or how actually people create joy in the environment directly. Okay, so we go next. Chapter 3 is designing memorable moment. Okay, we talk about it's not instantaneous.
Yeah.
It needs to be engineered.
Yes.
It needs to be already planted.
Correct.
Planted. How you create joy to that particular customer. So the movement is from expecting it to be naturally happen.
No.
Oh, then it be I just do my best. No. Now it's through from point A to point Z. The moment of truth. The processes that customer will go through. Like the student. From the first moment they drove the parents drove them to go to the university, and the first class they entering to your lecture until they graduate. Or if you go further, after they graduate,
Yeah.
what is the service that will create joy to you and also to your student?
Exactly.
Sometimes why we need to create joy to ourselves first? Because you cannot pour from an empty cup.
Correct. Because you see,
Yes.
if I think about myself, I'm not selfish. I mean, I have to take care of myself first. Then I can take care of other people. Correct. So it's not selfish. So you're correct. If you take care of yourself, then you'll be able to contribute to others.
Okay, so there is certain, let's use a bit of the whiteboard. Certain processes, how to design or craft this joy. First, you need to identify the opportunity. What is the opportunity? What is the opportunity? Correct?
Yeah.
Second is what? Understanding your customer.
Yes. Very important.
Sorry of my writing.
Yeah, there's like a doctor giving prescription.
Yeah.
No problem. No problem.
Maybe one day
Same.
I become a doctor.
Yeah, you have to see my writing when I write on the whiteboard. Wow.
So customer.
Yeah.
Third is what?
Brainstorm ideas.
Brainstorm.
Brainstorm.
Okay.
Fourth is
Evaluate.
evaluate feasibility.
Okay, evaluate feasibility. Implement the idea.
Measure. Number 6, measure.
Major impact. Okay, the whiteboard is quite good.
Don't I broke it. Sorry, bro. Sorry. Very
Seven, and you iterate.
clumsy. Well, clumsy decision.
Okay, now with the group of 3 of you,
Yeah.
okay, I give you around 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, you need to identify an opportunity. What is opportunity? Opportunity is the positive words for problem.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Okay, so grab use at the back or any piece of paper will be at the back of case study.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
go. So, any topic?
One person, maybe Salim become the writer.
Yeah.
So your writing is like me or not? No, right?
Since your writing is like that, I'll make it better.
You make it better.
Okay.
You
Actually,
make
I'm worse than you, but since you have written like that, I'll make it slightly
Let's give
better.
you around 5 minutes, 3 of you discuss.
An opportunity.
From the opportunity, whatever scenario,
Yeah.
either one of your choices of
Scenario.
profession.
Yeah.
Let's take no lah. We give no.
Ah,
Business we brainstorm.
Okay.
Okay.
So take opportunity or sebenarnya problem sebenarnya. It's a problem and opportunity for us. Then you use these 7 steps
Okay.
to create the solution,
Okay.
to customize the solution. Okay, start.
Okay.
Discuss.
We have asked it. Note. We can do 2 things, business or Jodo is okay. But we don't want to do Jodo because HR here to answer. So we talk about business. What is the biggest pain point of your business? That means pain point. Pain point, what is the biggest problem you face? Which solved will help you elevate your business. What is the biggest problem? Your problem business is there, but there's a pain point there. Betul tak? Pain point.
Cosmetic product.
So what is you're selling cosmetic product, right?
Cosmetic product
Okay.
and also organization.
So what is the biggest pain point that you have now? If we can solve it, your problem can, this pain point can be your opportunity to go. So what is the biggest one? Can you tell us? How do you think we can solve it? What is the biggest pain point? What's the name of your cosmetic? Nama cosmetic company apa?
In the pink.
In the big.
Oh.
They have 2 experts helping you.
In the pink. Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
in the pink,
In the pink. What is the problem statement? What is the big problem you have? Tell me. So we can see the opportunity. I can doctor one. Apa problem yang besar you hadapi dalam business you? have difficulty finding the right target market.
right.
Alright, problem finding the right target market.
You can write on your own also.
Is it correct? Target
Because
market.
it's a brainstorm.
Right.
Yeah.
Finding the right target market. Okay, no problem. So we are doing free consulting for you.
Yeah.
Then next week, please send I will send you the bill. Send us the check. We will be getting you next week. Okay? We'll send you the check. Okay, free consulting going on.
Okay.
Share.
And right marketing strategies.
Okay, first thing first, your target market. So maybe we can brainstorm
Okay.
over. You have difficulty identifying the right customer, correct?
Yeah.
Is it? Okay, that's the problem. Right target market.
Okay,
Oh.
right target market.
According to you.
For me definitely women. Yeah.
Women.
Uh,
What about men
And-
who dress like
Because
women?
cosmetic.
What about men who dress like women? Nothing wrong. If men who are dressed like women.
men more to skincare, not makeup.
Okay,
Yeah.
so your product are
Yeah.
mostly for men, for women.
Yes,
Okay.
for women.
Okay. So why is it so difficult for you to find the right target market?
The right target market.
What your market are you looking for?
Right target market is because my target is more to B40.
Before.
Now we are talking. Your target. So that means when you talk about B40, your price point,
Yeah.
what is your price point of your product?
Just
What is your what is sample product lipstick, right? You
yeah,
sell
yeah,
lipstick,
yeah.
what
So
the
is around 25 till 50.
one lipstick.
It's
What 25 ringgit?
25
Okay,
to
that's
50.
you want to attract B40 for 25 ringgit for the lipstick.
Yeah.
What about Maybelline? How much Maybelline is selling the lipstick?
Maybelline
38.
You
38.
38. You need to know Maybelline, Lancome, and all other correct. Okay. So do you think 25 ringgit is reasonable for B40, which are earning about less than $2,000?
I think
How long will the lipstick last?
I think 30 less than 30 ringgit is okay, but
Let-
more than that I think is bit expensive.
Okay, a bit expensive, but what's your cost? What is your cost like? What is your cost like per lipstick, if I may ask? You have a contract manufacturer, right?
2 years, all makeup need to be thrown out after 2 years.
Yeah, that's all makeup. See?
Yeah.
Alright.
Ada kontrak lah.
So pada kontrak lepas tu you punya harga cost sebatang lipstick berapa?
Oh, sorry, I can't remember it.
Oh, okay. Wow. Ini betul ni business. Never reveal the cost. Okay. Okay, we don't want to go there. Okay. So
it's
so
all
25 ringgit
jumbo.
good margin lah. Good margin.
I think should be 30.
Should be 30.
Okay.
Ah,
But okay, we'll ask a question. Tadi you kata you susah dapat target market. Now we are clear you nak B40. B40 mostly Malay market or Indian market or Chinese market or what?
Oh, Malay.
On Malay market.
Malay market.
Okay, Malay market. And okay, Malay market. And where will they be able to get your products? Online.
Online.
Are you somewhere in stocks?
Online, TikTok and also Shopee.
Okay.
Lazada, I haven't explored yet.
Okay, alright. Okay.
Brand lah.
In the pink.
In the pink.
In the pink.
Maybe it's unique.
Maybelline is 38 ringgit.
Right.
What about other type of Lancome lagi ada apa?
Banyak.
Ah,
Maybelline.
Ah.
Lancome, Into It.
Into it, eh?
Ah.
Into it.
Oh,
Okay.
yang
Mereka jual berapa?
Produk ni sikit.
38.
Tak, dia punya produk tu nama lain lah.
Yeah.
Tapi Into It tu my shop.
Nama shop lah. Betul lah.
But based on your research, Maybelline, Lancome, and Intuit, they are which target market they are attacking?
They are attacking. They are B40 as well.
They are
But
okay.
it's a bit
More to
high.
M40. More to M40, right?
More to M40. Maybelline is okay. Lancome is Into It. No. Into It just 25 ringgit.
25 ringgit. Okay, so now who is your biggest competitor? Let's look at your competitor analysis. Who is your biggest competitor now?
My biggest competitor.
And which brand, international brand, is targeting B40? Do you know?
Wawa Cosmetics.
Safi.
Local.
Wawa.
Wawa. BABA. Wawa lagi?
Wawa. W-A-W.
What W say? I thought BABA. Wawa. Okay, WAWA lagi? Who is in your category now? Because in your category, they are already players.
Simplicity.
Simplicity. Oh, Simplicity, I heard.
Nadiza.
Simplicity. Sama?
Simplicity.
Ah. Sebab you kena tahu dalam pool you mesti ada orang, betul tak? Maker ambil market share you. Because you don't want to go here. Okay, but with the market share. Okay, so how now? Who are others? This one. Siapa lagi?
That's it lah.
So you are competing against the big guy. Wawa local tak?
Yes.
Local.
One local.
A local company.
Simplicity local.
Simplicity under City Malaysia. So
yeah.
this are
Eh,
Malaysia.
you tahu.
Diorang
Simplicity kan.
these are big shot with money, you know.
Big money.
So you
Saya ikan bilis oh.
Okay, where are you guys now? Because we have
we are
7 items.
understanding the customer.
Okay.
Understanding the customer.
Betul tak?
Okay, simplified.
Okay, now we go on. Okay, understood. Now you want to target the B40. Okay, that's the problem. So Dr. what we can see, she already got a price range 25 ringgit per lipstick. She wants to target B40 Malay market. What's the age group?
The age group is until 60 years old.
Okay.
That means that
Youngest?
18, no lah, not 18 lah. I think 12, I think 13 to 16.
13, 60 years. Okay. Alright, that's the market. B40 market. Okay. Alright, clear. So
70 also can.
70 or 70. Okay.
So now create a mind map or list,
Mm.
maybe three ways
Yeah.
of surprise and delight the customer.
So
How
how
you sell and
Yeah.
delight the customer,
Mm.
this cosmetic brand, differentiate yourself from the current. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
How I can differentiate would be that
Mm.
I would
how you can differentiate apart from City
Ah.
and Wawa?
Differentiation and how you delight them. Through your packaging, through your
Yes,
experience,
yes.
through the program.
Okay.
You know what is Kalbis?
Yes.
Kalbis soda.
Yes.
It's promoting to
Oh, Kalbis.
1 in a million.
beautiful
You see, they give you any
attractive
free pen.
packaging.
Ah,
Attractive packaging
Ah.
and in pink color.
pink. So pink lah.
Yeah,
Pink.
pink.
Okay.
So I am targeting pink
Pink lover.
lovers.
Pink lovers.
Targeting
Targeting pink lovers.
pink lovers.
Because pink lovers, when they see pink, happy already.
Targeting
Easy.
pink lovers.
Yes, yes. Okay. And then I will do more videos to attract.
So you're going to do what videos? Currently, where are you on
TikTok.
social media? Are you on TikTok? Are you active on TikTok?
Yes, TikTok
Okay.
and also Shopee.
Shopee.
Yeah,
Good.
Shopee was-
Very good. This one.
And doing live.
Live.
But,
Live TikTok.
yeah. I have to do it during night time.
Right?
Yeah, because I can because I think working people they're always available
Yeah.
on social media during night
Ah,
time.
good.
High engagement.
Live.
High
High,
engagement.
yeah,
So
high engagement.
that will make customer happy.
Okay.
As long as make customer happy, you happy, I happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else?
Okay,
Yeah.
one more point.
And also, yeah, so meaning that I have to be consistent.
Yeah, consider of course, but what else you have actually? The pink guys, targeting pink lovers, correct? Pink color lovers.
Yeah.
Then you're going to be active on TikTok. What other thing is that your strength, your strength? Apart from City and Wawa.
Fast and quick delivery.
Oh, fast and quick delivery. Okay, what else? Product, what about
Where is
product?
the
as well?
human touch?
Promotion.
Human touch.
Promotion.
Mm.
What type of promotion?
Buy five. Buy five. 100.
By five.
Buy five. 100.
Buy one? How many? How much?
Buy one 30.
30. I buy the 1.5 lah. The customer happy
Okay.
already.
Okay,
Promotion.
promotion makes sure you make money lah. Are you going to do
Money.
daily promotion or scheduled promotion?
I want to daily.
Daily, daily promotion. Okay. That's all, right?
Wait.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, okay.
Product,
Mm.
promotion, place.
Yeah.
Oh.
Copy, Philip Kotler.
Place,
Really call her for
place.
people.
I don't have place.
So
Because
your
I
place is
have
on
online.
social media. Yes, social media.
Yeah. Place, promotion, and also price. I think pricing should be okay, like 30 ringgit.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
All right, we are done. Fast delivery, correct?
Okay,
And
so is it feasible?
feasible. You look at it all within reach. Feasibility study number 5.
Feasibility, long term,
yang
capability.
empat implement the idea. Bila boleh implement idea ni? Is the idea ready or can be further pushed to be
Yeah.
implemented?
How about the infrastructure? Is what other is
Ah.
remember ready?
Infrastructure is I need to check the factory. Check the factory.
What about customer
price.
complaint, customer not happy with the product?
What is the channel?
Yeah, channel. If they have rashes, suddenly they dapat allergy,
Ah.
all that.
So even though it's not inside here, but
You must have that.
individual business,
Yeah.
in the pin, in the pin. In the pin need to make sure the CX system is developed from complaint, avoiding complaint, making a customer happy, making customer repeat. So you need to go back and look
The
into
system.
the system.
The
you will be
system,
using.
Shopee,
Yeah.
TikTok.
Because we don't want the customer to complain in social media. Dia boleh bawa your business down, betul tak?
Yes.
So kita nak dia ada immediately tak happy, dia macam ada produk tu you can package this. Kalau tak happy, puas saya call saya direct.
Yeah.
Now rather than they go to social media, when they go to social media, damage is
Yes.
done. We don't want them to go and complain on social media about your product because of danger of social media. So you need to have a customer complaint plan, customer complaint response plan. Betul? Something like that. You need to have it. Yeah. So that one I don't know, leave it to you. But I think it's feasible. Let's go to 6.
Implementation of the idea, yes.
Oh, the is done.
Measure impact.
Measure impact. How long will you take after you implement start to today when you leave at 5 o'clock? Tomorrow morning when I execute the plan. How long will you need to measure the impact? Whether that means you're currently you want to, where you want to reach with this activity done.
Okay.
How many lipsticks are you going to sell?
Well, because they stick on one of the product.
Yeah.
So
You got mascara also, right?
mascara,
Eyeshadow,
blusher,
okay, okay.
nails, kuku palsu.
Yeah. So berapa you nak jual? You nak tahu. You need to have a product assortment list.
Yeah.
Of course, you need to how many you sell. But how can we know that all this taken turns into dollar? Will it take 1 month, 2 months, or what? Because you want to start seeing the money, the spike in sales.
Seeing the money, I think 1 year sekarang.
Oh yeah. But do you have a stock like a 3 months milestone? Why not look at 3 months first?
3 months.
Because 1 year is too long, just in case you might be losing money also.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
3
3
months
months.
tak 3 months.
So it will be next 3 months.
Test.
Yeah.
Test 3 months.
Yeah, 3 months.
Jangan wait for one year is
Yeah,
right.
dangerous. By the time you realize it's already could be, So you need to monitor is it picking up for this product. Okay, feasible. Number 6, measure impact 3 months. Number last, improve.
That one is after you already measure the impact.
Yeah.
So this one is a process
Yeah.
also. So from here to here, then implementing the idea,
Okay.
that is when you are doing whatever that you are on the paper.
Yeah.
Then after that you will be able to measure and implementing improvement.
Yeah, the
Then
idea
it's a-
is
it's go up,
yes, correct.
Then
It's a loophole. It's a
cycle.
sorry, it's loop. It's a loop.
It's loop.
That means iterative. Lepas you nampak 3 bulan, you continue and you improve. You understand? So, did we answer the question?
Yes.
Where's your money?
Okay, because of this,
Yeah,
big,
yeah.
big money.
Thank you.
Why?
Good job.
Why me?
Yeah,
Let them.
No, not
Yeah.
that.
Dia ada memang plan dia. You can success. You're very good.
Yeah,
Success.
yeah,
This is
yeah.
success.
So
Yeah.
for
Macam kiranya produk one by one lah. Macam folder
Dia-
tak dia kena slow.
Yeah.
that's why actually for no, it's actually because I'm also a business consultant.
Yeah.
So what she need to be is she need to have a certain type of group or team
Yeah.
to be able to help her to plan the this day. So for example, you have Salim and Dr. Wan today. So it's accelerate your push you to plan. Because today she will never do the planning. Maybe. But
Very
because
nice
of the
step, yeah.
people that
Yeah.
you mingle around,
Yeah.
you'll be able to plan.
Yeah.
So I suggest, like a new startup, like no, you need to have certain group.
Mastermind.
Mastermind, a
Yeah.
group of mastermind.
Yeah, correct.
Mastermind in order for you to be able to progress because you can actually do everything alone,
Yeah.
but you only have 24 hours.
Correct.
But you have actually 3 or 4 minds that help you, or even some people pay to be another brain of that particular person.
Yeah.
So it will be able to accelerate. Because normally business, you have at least a small group of people that provide ideas.
At least one person.
Support.
One.
At least another one.
Ah,
At
yeah.
least.
Mm.
So that's for
Ah,
our
very good.
portfolio.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, so good. So you can use these two
Mm.
in order for you to using the process
Yes. Yes.
to improve, to create joy to the customer and also customer satisfaction. Okay, last thing they say is what you need to have tools to identify touch point directly. So these tools nowadays there is so many ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many tools.
With AI thing.
Use AI. So this is a typical 7 tools where you can actually use, especially I like the concept of CRM. CRM is actually you file customer details, customer details in one place.
Mm.
Then you'll be able to see your birthdays,
Yeah.
what is the favorite color, everything piled into together.
Yeah.
This has been done by multi-million dollar company or
Yeah.
billion company.
Yeah. Banks
Like
usually.
banks
Yeah.
especially, because to order to pile up your information, your income, etc., what you like, what you don't like. So they will put it. Even I used to work in customer service, so they we are able to put note also.
Mm.
Customer tax overdose.
Correct.
How is it related to purchase?
Correct.
So customer we never buy products food.
Yes.
At least you know,
Sure.
because data is king.
Data is king. Data
The
is
new goal is data.
data.
This is what Facebook,
Yeah.
Instagram, TikTok is doing.
Yeah.
TikTok is actually a business merchant website. Do you
Right.
realize that?
Exactly. Exactly.
So they not that it used to be a social platform,
But now it's not.
majority.
Yeah.
Now the social platform is become minority.
Yeah.
The majority now, from 10 posts, we see 5 advertising product. Correct?
Exactly.
Can you avoid that?
Yeah.
No, because your friend is saying.
Yeah.
Correct. But however they are manipulating or using this data
Algorithm. Yeah.
algorithm, but customer also win in the sense of the variety of product, the
Yeah.
price,
Correct.
they go the and fast delivery.
Correct.
Is that bring joy? Is
Yeah.
TikTok shop bring joy to you?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So that's it. We go to chapter 4. Empowering employees to deliver joy. Okay. So what does it mean? What does it mean? Dr. Wan, what do you understand from the title?
Empowering employees to make sure that the employees are having the joy.
Employees having the joy. The employees having the joy to deliver joy to the customer. But why never why there is no chapter of deliver joy to the boss?
Because they pay higher.
Huh?
They pay higher.
Yeah.
They pay higher.
They be paid higher. So
But
why?
boss also need to give joy.
Exactly. Exactly.
They can buy the joy.
They can buy
Pay
joy.
the salary. For example, we minum teh tarik. They can minum the teh tarik in Concord Hotel.
So they don't need joy. No,
That is the joy for them.
That's
They
the
can
joy.
buy.
we go Mamat, they go Harbour Cafe.
Yeah.
Right?
We go panas-panas, they go aircon.
But I won't relate. In one way, I agree.
more joy.
You see,
Yes.
it's joy.
We have limited joy.
Right.
See,
Don't need to melihat.
what Mary says is correct. In a way, different level money actually. Example,
Yeah.
for people who buy, say example, a Ferrari, the joy is not in burning fuel. It's about the prestige of the car.
Prestige.
Prestige,
And
yeah.
status.
Yeah, so joy means different. For a hungry man, a loaf of bread will be different.
The joy, yeah.
For Apple customer, the joy will be different because Apple is prestige or the
Yes.
king of phones.
King of foods.
Correct. So someone looks for VAC2 phone. That is also another goal. So
Ah.
again, someone wears Hugo Boss or Salvatore Ferragamo. That is not because still clothing.
Yeah.
Because a poor man buys clothes at Kawanko, but the joy for a poor man will be you go to the shop, within 100 ringgit I can get
So many things.
my baju for my family, for my kids and everything. I'm happy because you give me discount. Because for a
Yeah.
poor man, he's also a customer.
Yeah.
For a rich person, he still buy clothing, but the experience buying Salvatore Ferragamo or maybe buying Hugo Boss, Gucci, that's a totally different experience. They find joy there. But see, joy is something that is relative. Relative.
Relative.
And based on your business, what business you do, and even Speedmart, the joy.
Yeah.
What is joy in Speedmart? Why they go to Speedmart? Because joy in cutting times, you know, I think. And so, I mean, correct what you said. I mean, different level, different joy.
Different joy.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, give a clap to Chief Medic.
And you give money also.
Okay, I give you the real example.
Yeah.
Buying Zara in KLCC, the difference between buying Zara in KLCC and buying Zara in Liverpool. Why you lagi happy dekat Liverpool daripada you beli sendiri dekat KLCC?
Yeah.
Because you can brag it. Oh,
Yeah.
I beli Zara juga tapi I beli kat overseas.
Yeah,
See,
correct.
that's the joy for them.
You can
Yeah.
For me lah.
It's a storytelling.
Yeah. Correct.
It's a storytelling.
Ah.
Correct.
That's the different joy.
Yeah.
Ada orang yang it's okay. I still bought Zara,
Correct.
same, but the place is different.
True.
So that's also can differentiate the joy, the type of joy.
Okay, right. Very good. Okay, so why we need to empower employees to deliver joy? Because to smoothen the process, and also as we mentioned, the concept of customer experience goes to the system, is designed and engineered to create customer satisfaction and rich experience, which
Yeah.
translates to joy in customer
Yeah.
experience.
Right.
So if you as the business owner not empowering on or allowing your employees pekerja to deliver the joy, you can relate maybe to your university, for example, not to comment here, but relate to university. If the university do not think of creating joy and also empowering the lecturers, okay, as the main person that interact, frontliner that interact with the customer,
Yeah.
that is the customer, the one that pay,
Yeah.
then how the lecturer will be able to easily create joy. Right? So this is really important. Why? Because two perspective, you as the people that being employed, pekerja, or you might become the person that own the business. So in any way, you need to empower
Yes, yes,
the
correct.
employee. What is that meaning of empower? Memberi kuasa
Yeah.
ataupun kuasa dan tanggungjawab dalam delivery.
Let me give you one example. Southwest Airlines, where AirAsia Tony actually copied, got the idea from Southwest Airlines, the low-cost carrier of US, Southwest Airlines.
Yeah.
So they have a CEO down there. The CEO listed. They is a very empowered company.
Yeah.
One time during a snowstorm, the plane was basically cannot fly. One of the state in US.
Okay.
So the customers landed. They cannot go back also. So what happened? They cannot take a flight. Flight was cancelled because you can't see blizzard. So what happened? The staff did what? Booked a bus. Booked on their own without letting a boss know. Booked a bus for the customers, and they were sent back home. Bus on the company cost. And the CEO found out, very famous CEO. I think he wrote a book. When the CEO found out, he called into the office. She was called to the office and congratulated.
Oh.
Because that's empowering. That means you let the staff, we follow the script, but at the same time, what can you do? Because it's very malleable.
Yes.
You get the power as long as you tak langgar undang-undang. Try to make the customers pay. Example like 5-star hotel, Marriott, Shangri-La. They are waiters, porter boys, or willing to find the newspaper of your choice.
Okay, so now we will continue in the sense of good sharing by Dr. Wan just now, talking about how it is rewarding the employee will directly impact. Of course, it's about carrot. Have you heard about carrot theory? Carrot. In business or in education also, you need to have good carrot.
Carrot and stick.
Carrot and stick.
But also the other side of carrot, I mean, if you start giving a lot of money, so one day they become numb. They also become numb. And what happened one day when your business having a downturn, business was cycle. What you know exactly now? Why are you not giving me bonus now? You've been giving here. So you have to see whatever you give. Sometimes employees not money is important, but also in other way. So I think he's rewarding it, but very very good he can reward. But in the same time, does it really bring loyalty, or will it increase, or just there for the money? The company make. What happened tomorrow? Karen and me not making money. Will this company employee stay and help him come back, or just walk out? That's a big question. So I have to see the rewards also.
Okay, alright, so now,
Both sides of the coin.
really good sharing by Saleh. So
Carrot
now-
and stick ni.
Macam mana?
Carrot theory what is?
Carrot and stick. Carrot and stick ni you always put reward in front.
Oh.
A, in sales or in actually businesses, you also yourself need to have carrot and stick. Carrot and stick is reward. So, what happen is for a donkey or for a horse, when you put a stick in the carrot,
Okay.
so they always will go in front.
Correct.
Correct?
Yeah,
This
correct.
is
Carrot and stick.
good. Need something new for you, Dr. Wan. Carrot and stick.
Yeah.
So it's a theory. There is no right or wrong, but
Yeah.
it's actually about reward system.
Yeah, reward system.
Reward system. Even people in sales, they need all those trips,
Yeah.
all those reward, cash reward. It's actually the carrot. So to give them motivation. They love carrot.
Yeah.
Okay. In between this, we will actually play a game. It's about psychology and also related to emotional.
Yeah.
Okay. Where is feel, act, think.
Yeah.
Which one? Which one first? Any guess? Any guess? Which one first?
Think.
I think feel. Most people feel something.
Okay, it's think.
Think.
Also, some
Think
people
first.
think first.
Then?
Then feel
Feel.
and then act.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
some people feel first, or some people act first,
ah,
then only they think.
so this is
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
actually to identify this game also method.
Yeah.
Think, feel, act. It is a method where to identify, especially to go deeper to your subconscious. What the way of thinking and reaction that you have before, and how can you change to a betterment? Because sometimes when it goes to subconscious, you cannot change.
Yeah.
But when you structure in dividing actually the processes into these three,
Think, feel, act.
you will be able to recognize what is your reaction. For example, typical example, somebody horn at you during driving. What is your reaction? What do you think, Tuan?
Sometimes I act first, sometimes I think first.
Okay, then how you feel when someone horn at you?
Maybe I feel that somebody's impatient, or perhaps I
No, how you feel?
At first I
Annoyed,
think
annoyed.
angry.
If you're not angry,
annoyed.
then how you act?
I think first whether I did wrong or not.
I don't know how you act. Think, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so
Horn
you
back.
act
Horn
back. Horn back. Okay. So I'll give you this card. Think, feel,
Yeah.
Saleh,
Yeah.
act. No. Okay, so Dr. Wan need to give one scenario.
Okay.
Then you emphasize on what you think. Saleh will feel what he feel. Then he will act accordingly. Okay, what is your scenario?
Scenario in business or anything?
Any scenario.
Okay. Related to your teaching.
Okay.
Okay. You can give related to your students.
It's a
Yeah.
problem.
It's a scenario.
Yeah.
It's a change of situation.
Okay. What if this is normal situation.
Okay, give us a
Normal.
situation.
Even the student in front, who are sitting in front, they are playing phone, playing game.
Okay. Alright. During your lecture. Okay, what do you think? How do you think?
Wow, the student are very
You get very angry, right?
That one is feel.
Yeah.
This is your part.
What do you think?
So I think the student that feel that because usually when I see that I think that this student is quite brave. Even he sit in the front but still playing phone in front of me.
What about you also? Do you think that they're not serious? Is that they're not serious to study, right?
Is it right or wrong? Right to do or not?
Not right.
Okay, next. How do you feel?
I think the most I will feel this way. I will feel as a lecturer. I will feel that disrespected.
Yeah,
There's a sense of disrespect. I feel slightly sad. Slightly not
You
appreciated.
sad for yourself or you sad for the
Of course, as a human being, I'm sad for myself.
sad for yourself
Because
because of you are like mistreated.
yeah, because you see, we lecturer, we prepare, we do a lot of work and come. These guys are playing games. So it's something like I feel like sad, I feel not appreciated. Something like that lah. Yeah. Of course angry also, but we have to see lah. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so give the ball to no. Okay. How you will act?
Okay.
Act is can be can be physical.
Okay.
Oh, physical.
Okay. So we have to react professionally.
Yeah.
So we said that okay, attention. We are not allowed. Students are not allowed to play games in the class. Okay. Okay, macam tu je lah.
Sama lah.
Sama.
Just advice lah.
Punya advice.
Oh, baik lecturer.
Okay. So now change the card
Just dekat.
to the other side. Maknanya eating,
Okay.
feel
Terima kasih.
this
I
side.
think acted. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Give one
So,
side.
so I think okay, she's doing eating, right? I go ahead.
Okay.
Okay. One scenario from your situation.
Yeah.
Either it's personal or anything lah. But it's good if related to business lah.
Yeah.
Okay.
One scenario, and how do you think?
Related
Approaching,
to,
thinking about that scenario you're facing.
Okay, related to business. Okay. So I always have problem. Yes. Now to be honest, I'm selling other brands product.
Correct.
Yeah,
Okay.
but now and I have a plan in the future to sell like phone holder, like lipstick, kuku palsu, semua lah. But it takes time. So what I'm gonna think right now, I will do it one by one. So I will sell. I keep on selling other brands product first. Okay.
No. It's a good example, but if possible, interaction with human.
Oh, human.
Scenario that involve human being.
Yeah.
Okay.
About you planning for your product is good,
Yeah.
but that one will not be involving emotion.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, different.
Like this one, student.
Okay. I was a teacher before.
Okay.
So I was a vocal teacher before. So one of my student was not paying attention in class. So what I'm gonna think, is she interested or not? Yeah,
Okay, they're joking.
is it because of
Not paying attention?
Not paying attention, is it because of me?
Okay, so
Not knowing the right strategy, not knowing the right teaching strategy.
okay.
Yeah.
So what am I doing wrong? Is it correct? How we
Why she is not interested? Something like that.
Is it because
why she not focus?
she have personal problems? We have no idea. Yeah.
Okay, itu one.
The same thing like Mr. Salim say just now. Yeah, I feel the same thing like unappreciated, right? Because we prepare everything for the class.
So,
the student.
so how Salim will react?
So many things. I think the most important. I will immediately call the student on the side, because we don't want to embarrass him.
Embarrassing, yes.
Yeah.
Because like she mentioned, she could have some personal issues. Call and check ask her in detail what's wrong, what she's going through. Is it you can't understand? Is it you find the way my approach is not so engaging for you, or maybe you have a problem. Need to find out.
Yeah.
So if we find out that she don't feel engaged with our approach, it's not an insult to us, because different people learn differently. So what we can, you're still the teacher, you're still the master. So what you can tell me what you need to do more, so that maybe what you are meant to change, so that you can understand. But if you engage with her, you need to know also perhaps her side also, both sides of the story. Then you assess. You are able to assess whether she is really telling the truth, or whether she is she is lying, whether she is not really interested. That's where you make a decision, judgment call. You make a decision. What to do? Maybe punish her, give her a first warning, etc. That's how it is. So we don't want to act straight away, reactive, knee-jerk reaction. We don't have knee-jerk reaction, which is not right. We need to understand what is the main reason. Sometimes people cannot concentrate many other reasons. After doing social media now, people don't have concentration power.
Okay, well done. Give a clap to yourself.
Thank you very much.
Alright, good game.
Yeah.
Alright, okay. So we move to our next.
So there is no correct sequence. I mean,
is according to the method is you think first, then you analyze your feel, why you feel like this, and take best action, which is not criminal which is not you go and subdue pukul because it will cause nowadays you will get jail, you will get viral, you get shame, you get sued. So use it well. That's why this is actually the method you can use in everyday
Situation.
I also changed because of this.
Correct.
Because of this method, I think certain thing I changed because example like the driving situation any other situation when you interact with people, you start to why I feel like this. So what is the best action?
Is the what Anthony Robbins talk about the triangle? What are you focusing on now? What are you focusing on now? What meaning it gives you, and then what action you want to take?
Similar.
The triangle that you focus on.
Because it's a psychology.
Correct.
It's part of NLP.
NLP, exactly. So what are you focusing on? Are you focusing on negative or positive? Your focus will determine your meaning of your
what is focus? Choices.
Choices.
This
very good activity.
Think feedback is about choices. What you want, how you want to think is choice. A or B. Feel how you want to feel.
So take a step back.
Take a step. Yes, it's a step back. It's a step back.
Very hard in this world.
Very hard because it's instant. Somebody hold you.
Knee-jerk.
It's a matter of seconds.
True.
But if you can master this, you will think, why are you wrong?
Correct.
Okay. Feel. Maybe normally we will get angry. Because we panggil apa terkejut.
Ya betul, rasa macam ada asap di sini.
Like maybe like lorry like too close to you, you know?
Correct. Tailgating or something.
Then you will be able to choose. Step back. And choose what is the best act for that particular moment will give you the best result. It's not go kena ni kalau cerita barat kan. All those bullies normally they don't think like this.
And sometimes also like that. Think, feel, the act is also not to act.
Not acting is an act.
But see example, sometimes I just don't want to act.
Yes.
Think you need to act. That. But sometimes not acting is also an act.
Best.
Making no decision, still a decision not to make decision. So not as if you have to act, but there are times you just don't have to act. It's a good exercise.
Okay, give a clap to yourself. Okay, so now we go to tailored customer experience.
Graduating expert.
Graduate.
Graduate.
Okay, so if you see, there is so many ways that we can actually create job. Then why actually all those 7 items ataupun list, like presentation, improve, why actually tailoring experience to customer will actually help us because it will give customer satisfaction, loyalty, retention, and so many other benefits you see in the 7 list.
Correct.
And also positive word of mouth. So overall, it will increase the promotions and also advocation to our product and brand directly. Alright, so number 5, we go move to chapter 5, personalization as the key to job. I'm sure this is the area where personalization is key. Because have you heard about how people wanted to be different? People wanted to be different, but just a little bit.
Macam Diva AA.
For example, Diva AA. For example, you still wanted to look human, if you want to look different, you can have a sayap and all.
Yeah.
Why? Because they want to alienate people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in sociology, in actually our motivation as human being, we wanted to be a bit different.
But Sam Smith, I don't know until today, I don't know when I look at Sam Smith, I don't know what to say.
Sam Smith.
They totally changed. She go woman, I think. You know, Sam Smith. Yeah, he changed. You know, Sam Smith, Google. Oh my god, look at him. Look at him. He looks, I don't know what is it, gay or
Sam
lesbian. He have changed something.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what happened? What is your impression? You paranoid, right?
I'm not passionate. I'm shocked because I got no issue if someone is gay or straight, but he was a very handsome looking man.
Oh.
Right? Then suddenly,
Sam Smith.
yeah, no, he totally changed like that. Why? What is the it? That's the problem. I really
He
don't-
was a total man.
Yeah, totally. What
All the
happened?
two genders recognized by Trump.
Yeah.
Right?
Russia also same.
But part of it is he wanted to be different.
Yeah.
We as human we wanted to be different, but a bit different. If
Yeah.
too much different,
You alienate.
And we alienate, and people will not like you.
Correct.
You know, still what you call a black hat,
Yeah.
but with Adidas logo.
Yeah.
Black hat,
Yeah.
but a bit of smiley here.
Yeah,
so
correct.
people is like that.
Yeah.
Huh? So similar to what the customer want.
Yeah.
They want the same service, but a bit better.
That's different. Yeah.
A bit
Correct.
better. That's motivate.
Yeah.
Because normally people will not wear too differently from others.
Yeah.
But bit cantik.
Tweak.
Bit
True,
mas.
true.
Quality.
Mm.
Eh?
Maybe the garnish is extra.
Extra
Correct,
logo,
correct.
design.
Yeah, correct.
Huh?
Yeah.
Exactly. Like what we wearing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Bit customized.
Yeah, correct.
Huh?
True.
Bit customized. But no different. It's still a white shirt.
You don't be a Sam Smith, man.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now 5 minutes. Discuss. What is the tools and technology that can effectively enhance customer experience? Please down.
Tools and technologies.
Yes.
Come on, let's ask Lynn. Come on, Lynn. You are into the business.
Yeah, in the business area.
Enhance customer experience.
Oh, enhance customer
List
experience.
down. What is actually the technology that you think currently will be able to help you with a good example
Okay.
in enhancing your customer
Journey? Is it journey?
yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, I want two category: yourself and also the customer. Like I like the referral that Dr. Wan mentioned. Karul Amin, the workers happy momently is translate to actually the customer
Yeah.
happiness. So you need to make you enjoying the joy,
Yeah.
have the joy, then you can actually share with the energy and also the joy to others.
Yeah.
We are a human being, we are electricity.
Yeah.
We are energy, electricity.
correct.
If you don't have a good electricity or energy or what, how can you actually give energy to others?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. True.
Okay, now what technology? Contohnya you mention AI.
Yeah.
Okay, my example, this image
AI.
is technology and AI.
Mm.
Oh.
You I create joy or not to you, to your eyes.
Yeah.
So I am successful. That is example.
Yeah.
AI. Okay. What is that the?
I think you yourself. I can look at this photo. Now it's a still image. Look,
It's a still image.
It's still image. It doesn't move.
Ah.
So I can look for a while, but after for a while, the joy doesn't sustain. Because I'm here for you.
Yes.
It is you at the end, the human being will sustain
But-
the experience.
But unfortunately, I'm not an ultimate weapon that eliminate.
Correct. Yeah.
I'm a human being.
So
So what technology?
Correct. Maybe any software.
Anything,
Yeah.
anything, any tools or what? Even too cold also. Maybe it's too cold. Somehow.
Maybe they can link up to you to YouTube. There is a chatbot for you to handle the complaint.
This is technology.
Yeah,
But
technology.
not this simple lah.
Yes, correct.
Something that computerized latest.
Yes, correct.
Computer.
This is technology. Technology. What is technology? So this down.
Yeah.
To create joy, you know, sometimes we are in that particular horrible loop.
Yeah,
Ourselves,
correct.
our habit.
So you're talking about joy.
How you create joy?
Okay, there's two parts here.
But technology, there's so many to create. That one you can take one day.
Yeah, in-store experience or just virtual? We will talk because
Anything that create joy lah.
Okay.
If you buy something
let's
from
look at link. Yeah, because you don't have a store experience, correct? Everything is online.
Mm.
So like Abizam, what are the genres that we can use? to
No, no,
make
no,
sure-
no. Now I want to release your own.
Oh, okay.
Individual.
Individual. Yeah, because pseudo something, can
Pseudo?
Something is not something that's not real. Okay, or you want the real experience.
The technology need to be real.
Okay.
Current,
Okay.
not
alright.
future.
So I can just talk about myself, lah. Okay.
Write down. Because this is your self-exercise. I want you to go back today and you will be able to actually create.
Mm.
What technology? If Shopee is part of the joy, kan you buy things that you feel joy, bring down Shopee.
Okay, I give an example.
Punya example dia.
Okay.
Somehow.
Like accounting, yes, we can still use Excel to do accounting, but with the technologies, we can buy SAP software.
Mm.
And it creates joy for me because I don't have to formulate the formula into the Excel by myself. It by the technology, it create the formula in the software itself.
Mm.
So it creates joy for me. You know, accounts. Bila sini kiri kosong, kanan kosong, you happy.
Yeah.
Bila kat kiri negatif satu, kanan ialah dua, you dah bening.
Yes,
Kenapa tak
correct.
sama? Kenapa
Correct.
tak balance?
Correct.
That is the joy for accounting.
Solutions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Solution to you and to your
So what
Customer.
kind of technology that you can think yang boleh create the joy in your life, in your business, in your like apa relationship
Right.
ke?
the latest well done work by Microsoft is Autopilot.
Mm.
Autopilot is the AI software.
Oh.
It's helping me.
Hmm.
Wow.
Sometimes I use ChatGPT or Pilot, sorry, Copilot, not Autopilot, Copilot.
Yeah, Copilot. Yes, yes, I've seen it. Yes, yes.
Then Copilot now integrate in words.
Yes, yes,
It-
correct,
it's
correct,
perfect.
Copilot.
So that create joy. They create joy for me.
Oh, yeah.
as a customer.
Yeah.
So how within your product or services,
Yeah.
how can you integrate
Yeah.
technology to create joy? Lecturers, for example, educators. So what? You're not so far behind. Trainers and also
Yeah,
retailers. It's
correct.
similar. It's
It's
just a
similar.
different market.
platform. Yeah.
Corporate and
Yeah,
non-corporate.
correct.
Tak, because actually my end goal lah sebenarnya nak jadi lecturer sebenarnya.
End goal cari lecturer dan juga cari jodoh. Tu yang Okay.
So I bagi the example lecturer boleh
Boleh,
tak?
boleh.
Example lecturer.
Nanti saya post lah kan iklan-iklan bachelor course AGM pun.
Yeah, MIS lah. You can do it. Yeah, just do it.
Tak, sebab punya apa tu? Sebab I suka mengajar, jadi macam I boleh dilihat dengan lebih daripada bisnes dia.
Yeah,
Boleh,
you may. You may.
anything.
Anything.
Okay.
Ah,
Okay lah.
this is your flow.
Ataupun I like presentation lah. I like presentation.
Sure. Okay. Yes.
No, macam no, you need to create. It can be also you can go outside a bit from the businesses personal.
Personal. Correct.
Because remember, the one that be able to spend time with you is you.
Yes.
Other people is busy with your own self
Yeah.
and bill.
Yeah.
Betul tak?
Yes.
So joy in a bigger prospect is actually how do you find daily joy?
You can reinvent yourself.
Yeah.
Yes, because
Reinvent yourself.
Yeah, sure you can. Like I've done it. Yeah, it can be.
Like we as a group today, how we find joy today?
Yeah.
To be here,
Correct.
to have good food.
Yeah.
As simple as that.
Yeah.
That's how we find joy.
Yeah.
Dapat harimau menangis.
Yeah.
Somebody is joyful.
Correct.
Not just joy and food.
Joy and food.
Full with
Full.
food. Very.
Correct.
Perut is full.
Ramu harimau
As simple as that. What sometimes the way of thinking we found from, for example, like my participant, etc., is they make it too complex.
Correct. Overthinking.
Overthinking,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But your description of the world is too complex.
Yeah.
The
True.
world is just simple.
Yeah.
Today, how can you create joy? You and your gang, your
Yeah.
friends.
Correct.
Be here lah.
Yeah. True.
We'll be here. Besides, objective is to fulfill the seminar,
Yeah. Correct.
create the seminar.
So bring joy to you.
Brings
Also,
joy to
yeah,
us.
we are here to make you. Yeah.
Relatable. I need to be enjoyed. You need to be enjoyed. Barulah we fulfill the topic of the day.
Correct. True.
So which one start first?
Yeah.
The seminar ke the joy?
Yeah.
We start to be joy
Yeah,
first.
correct.
Okay, another 2 minutes. Tuan dah siap? Ready? Okay, share.
I think the most important tool that I use is ChatGPT. In teaching, because what I do with ChatGPT, because
Okay.
I don't want to explain during lecture. I want to reduce the jargon. Because you know,
reduce jargon.
academics thing are always about jargon thing, right?
Yes.
So what I do, I copy paste, the notes or material. I put in ChatGPT and I ask ChatGPT to do simplify this. Okay, explain this in simple way.
Yeah.
Then ChatGPT will generate simple explanation, and then that simple explanation I put in the slide.
Okay, so this joy is to you.
To
You
me,
are doing the joy.
Me as student. Student also can understand.
Alright, give me that to the boy. Okay, good example. Any other example?
One
Any other technology?
I think I in my teaching I also use a drawing pad. Because a lot of
Drawing pad.
digital drawing pad. Drawing pad there. Because dalam slide.
So ECP on your slide.
Saya present slide and then I counting.
Oh.
So it makes more visual lah. Kalau baca slide saja mungkin student akan lost attention. Even you point the laser pun student will lost attention.
Okay.
So I use drawing pad and then I write anything lah on that slide and lukis ke so that it make more visual lah.
That's good.
Okay. So, ini yang pad tu bersambung dengan
Komputer. Dia kalau kita kan guna komputer,
Okay.
sambung projector. So drawing pad sambung ke komputer, kita boleh conteng
Oh,
PowerPoint tu.
bagus lah tu.
Macam tulis kat sini lah. But
Ah.
it's still nice.
That's high tech eh?
High-tech lah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Nak ambil lah.
Okay, well done. Okay, Salim.
See, my situation is very unique compared to everyone. See, I have a book now. I have two things here. I'm a trainer with 18 years experience, and I also have the book. Of course, the training will come and go, but I'm into a very, very blue ocean market. Not green, it's blue ocean. Nobody really talk about this so openly. So now my aim is that so far I can see my book through media. Media, and contacting media, and media helps. So local media, newspaper, print or video, and of course internationally. So I have not touched internationally, but I'm looking at international news interview, example CNN, BBC. That is my aim to grow. But at the same time, many of them have commented, the people who are struggling with this, they say we saw you on YouTube, we saw you on YouTube, we saw you on TikTok, we feel that we are connected to you. Because not everybody will be able to read and buy my book.
Yeah.
It's quite heavy. So what they saw me, the gist of it. So I think most important tool for me to outreach to people, of course, it's number one, media, news, interview.
Yeah.
All these interview will help people for me to
Digital.
digital, and of course sell my book. Training is one. But in the same time, I'm trying to contact American Psychologists Association, WHO, to be pakar YouTube. That's my idea. Because my book is here, I cannot wait. So I'm going to reach one stage, most probably, if the book really hits big, I might let go corporate training. I will be only doing a niche program with you guys, like mental health. Because I already got my book now, I already thought leader. So if that's why even the business card is written thought leader, because every day I believe, you must believe. And it's already happening. So if I reach a very high level, even to the PM stage, I can want to ask for funding. If that one can work out, I'll be working at a different level, I'll say bye-bye to this.
Yeah.
Because honestly, what happened to me during COVID, actually, I tawa hati lah corporate training. Walaupun saya ada ilmu, tapi what the way happened to me, honestly, I speak, I'm very tawa hati. Because I'm just worried, the back of my head, another time COVID, I cannot afford another thing like that. Because I see the fakeness of people. So I'm very serious about it. I really can detect fake people. But in the same time, my corporate training niche point, I'll still be doing with you guys because this is we are just touching the iceberg. And you are right, technology helps. Be it YouTube, TikTok, I have reached people that I couldn't believe I can. So how important is technology to tell your message? I think is very, very true. So I agree, for me, TikTok and of course email and media interview really helped me spread my message.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Okay.
By the way, Salim always see you on TV, so
Yeah.
I think the effective and also your level now,
Yeah.
of course,
Yeah.
is towards to become celebrity and also
Exactly, thought leader.
specialist and thought leader.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Hey, you told me the first day I met you.
Exactly.
March.
As I can see now.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for me, branding is very important. Okay. Although my aim is to be a lecturer, but I want to talk about my small business. Okay. Currently, I am selling other brands lah.
Mhm.
But I aim to have my own brand later. So it is in the process. Because I have to pay the price in the factory, and the design and the market, the target market,
Yeah.
and others. Yeah. So if I already had my brand, what I'm gonna do? Okay, the technology that I should have is Canva.
Canva. Okay.
Wow.
Canva.
Okay. Canva is very important. And then video editor.
Video editor.
Video editor. And then during live, yes, I am now selling other people's brand.
Yeah.
So now I already have lampu-lampu lah, kiranya lampu untuk live tu. And then
Lampu bulat tu dah beli.
Green light, spotlight.
Yes, because we can change the
Yeah.
the color.
Yeah.
So and then the background with plants lah, kiranya ada plants yang cantik dekat belakang, so that bila live tu, bila ikutlah jualan apa pun,
Yeah.
asalkan organisation and makeup lah kan, ikutlah. So let's say so cantik the background lah masa live, and kiranya proper background lah bila live. And then kena sebenarnya kena ada tag, sebab this is live.
Okay.
Kena ada tag. Tag orang komen baca. Oh, okay lah, ya ada stok, ya.
Oh.
Cepat beli.
Wow.
And then kena lotion ni.
Ah.
Cepat.
Wow.
Okay, cepat. Lagi 1 minit.
Nanti saya share link dia.
Tak payah share dah, sebab yang ni baru nak naik ni. Tak dah.
Nanti nak share kembali ke social media.
Nanti.
Excellent.
Produk ini.
Oh, produk ini.
Tak.
Ini dia kuku. Ini apa?
Tak nak, abang tu on the way nak buat beberapa produk lah, tapi baru nak naik kawan.
Itu mana lagi nanti.
Okay, then the conclusion is TikTok. TikTok is set up.
So TikTok, lepas tu kena explore semua online, Alibaba ke apa ke, ikut lah.
No, just to add on lah. You know, technology wise, you're talking about TikTok. TikTok, you wanted to become influencer.
Yeah.
You need to have that particular attractive equipment too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Betul.
Background.
Yeah.
Okay, why actually in business we learn benchmarking? Right, just to share benchmarking.
Yeah, right.
Benchmarking means that you look people that similar to you, the
Yeah.
same industry, or you look into different industry. Like
Yeah.
customer service, the benchmark is hotel,
Yes.
hotel industry.
Yeah.
You know, even though you are in the banking or insurance line,
Correct.
in terms of customer service, the best customer service yet as per now is the certain hotel being benchmark is hotel industry.
Correct.
If your customer service can mimic or innovate from what actually the hotel industry is doing, you are doing well.
Exactly.
So similar to you as a small business, TikTok not just about having account you can go live,
Yeah.
but you need to compare, be competitive and compare with how the other influencer
Yeah.
that you already follow,
Correct.
that you look every day, what is the setup?
Yeah.
Dia punya mic, the background, how authentic is the background, audio sound.
Yeah. But okay. So I'm not a influencer. I am actually a seller.
Entrepreneur.
Betul.
You're entrepreneur.
Because I want to be a
But if suddenly you have
but
so many followers, then you can have lah become an influencer.
tu is not my aim because now I just want duit je. Duit. And then I love your idea. So once I got a brand letter, so I have to use media. I have to use media contact.
Okay.
Contact TV1
Yeah.
TV1 and everything.
Yeah.
So that's the tool
Okay.
for me.
Alright. Okay, you can go. Always remember, good customer come first ke money come first?
Bukan semua money come.
Customer lah come first.
Customer
Sebab
first.
the money come from
Yes,
customer.
alright.
Remember?
Take care of the customer money also. That's one of the yes.
Okay, so we move to next chapter where building trust and consistency. Okay, Dr. Wan, why people need to trust you?
How can we trust a lawyer? 4 out of 5 doctors agree that 4 out of 5 lawyers need a good beating.
Exactly. But in terms of managing our business, for your side is actually your academic stakeholder, from your bosses, from your from dekan and all, right? To your what you call students. Why people need to trust you? Why is it important?
Because I believe that trust is important to to create a joint relationship.
Okay.
When you trust someone,
What happens if your student or your colleague or your bosses do not trust you?
you know,
Ah.
you can see from their face. Memang depan-depan job.
Ah.
Di belakang, they are not happy.
My question is what happens if your boss or your stakeholder or people around you and also your customer do not like you, do not trust you, do not trust you. What happens?
What happened then?
Where are you after that?
I mean, if they do not trust me, then they will boycott me and so on, something like that.
So what happened to you? What happened?
No business.
Huh?
I'm not job.
No joy.
No joy lah, but no more you there lah.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
Right.
So this is really important. And why consistency, Saleh? Why consistency important?
See, trust happens. You see, why there is no trust? Because there was trust before. When we come up to a trust, there is certain things that you will do and I will do to uphold the trust. Trust doesn't play one part. You play a part, I play a part. So what happens? Somebody broke the trust. Maybe purposefully or maybe by accident, need to know. So if this person agreed that I have to do this but never kept the side of the own end of a bargain, then the trust is broken. And that once trust broken, it cannot be revitalized. Very rare trust is broken. So that's why there will be no joy. Because I do business with you, but I cannot trust you. There is no joy. There is no joy. So trust must come face and meet. When there is a trust, I can talk openly with you.
Yes.
Trust. So trust is subjective, depend on what area, on business, on fidelity, on paperwork we agree, the income we agree, the sharing session. All that comes with the trust must be documented, said. You know, this cannot be tersirat. You know, it is basically we must say it out. How? So when the trust is there, then both sides will deal. And if one side breaks the trust, they must realize that because of us now my boss is not talking or ignoring me.
Yeah.
So it takes two to tango.
How about consistency?
That's the hard part, consistency, because we are all impacted by influences outside. So consistency is trust only can happen through constant open communication. When the more we communicate, we have complete, we don't keep to ourselves. If sometimes I heard news about you. For example, Hafizul part-time we saw him at night moonlighting as Sam Smith. I'm just then I need to know Hafizul what happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that means whatever you want to do, there's a discussion going on. So the consistency depends on both sides being open and trustworthy to share. To tell this is what I'm gonna do, this is what I'm gonna do. Not later I find out. In terms of the relationship. Do you understand? So trust is broken, usually people feel cheated or undervalued. You know, undervalued or maybe underpaid also can lead to trust because you're so-called. So consistency of trust is very difficult, but it is important. This is where this is when the rubber meets the road. This is where we have to focus on consistency.
Correct. So I mean, from what we discussed and also is on the note, it's about transparency.
Yeah, correct.
It's about joy.
Yeah.
It's about the comfortability
Yeah.
of the client
Yeah.
to be transparent and
Yeah.
also to spill it on
Yeah.
to us. So it's really, really important. Consistency, which means sometimes your quality of work.
Yeah.
In Malaysia, I think there is so many what you call space to improve.
Exactly.
Where consistency. We have seen so many businesses.
Variation.
When we go to the shop, oh heavenly, yes,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I'm going to go again. Happened to us, one of the electronic shop, not to mention which name.
It's a very big.
Very big
branded
shop.
Yeah.
First time we wanted to buy a laptop.
Harvey Norman.
I do not mention the name. You
Okay.
mention the name.
Okay. Okay.
So there is an inconsistency of service.
Yeah.
The worst part is first time we go there, we don't have money.
Yeah.
We have a look, we do shopping.
Yeah.
So is feel heavily and important as a customer.
Yeah.
Second time, we already have the money.
Yeah.
We go there, but we wanted to find a laptop. But the treatment is so bad
Oh my.
that in any way like is criminal
Oh my.
treatment. So what happened? They do not have the business. We go to Bangsa Walk.
Wah, jauh lagi bang.
So you know the electronic shop there is
Yeah.
marvelous, right? The
Yeah.
service is good. So the money drop there.
That's it.
Instead of them having the particular
Exactly. Exactly.
sales,
We tend to forget that. Yes.
This beloved laptop.
But you mentioned the name. I don't mention the name. Okay?
Acer
No,
is
maybe Harvey Norman. Maybe Harvey Norman or Harvey
Maybe.
Weinstein. Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe. Yes.
Maybe.
correct.
And it happened that big branded
Maybe.
electronic shop opened in Selayar.
Yeah.
So that's why consistency means, for example, the way you dress, the way you deliver services, the way you if explainer, the way you deliver your subject matter as a shop is how you treat your customer. Last month I came there, oh good, what is your business card? Next time I go there, do you remember me or not? No, I don't remember you.
Oh, no.
This one, cut 50 ringgit cannot. Oh. So it's a bit criminal in the sense of
Yeah.
service.
Yeah.
So what happened? We don't go to the to the shop. We don't visit that
Because
shop.
of one person.
Oh, sesatu.
It's because of one
But it's
person.
okay. It's a
example.
it's an example.
Yeah.
Then customer have the right to.
Correct.
So this is really really important. Okay. So alright. What is the way to ensure consistency? Consistency across customer experience touch point.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. So I always buy things at Shopee. But sometimes they don't reply my messages.
Oh. Even the
so-
chatbot don't reply.
They don't reply. So
Shopee itself or the shop?
the shop.
The shop is
So it shows bad customer service, and since they didn't reply my message, so I stopped buying from that shop.
Okay. So which means they lost 9 times more of your purchase, correct?
Because they don't apply consistency.
Yes, correct. Sometimes they reply, sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's give a clap to yourself. Okay. We have completed the core 6 subject, but I also include actually additional
Hard service.
hard service. Wait, hard service. What is hard service?
Dia boleh jodoh lah. Dia bilang jodoh ke apa?
No way. This year gonna get a man.
This also can be implemented to romantic non-business arrangement.
Romantic excursion.
But not in this seminar. Okay?
So please. So I have to go to the place where my jodoh will be.
What about I have 2 gay friends, but very good looking, but maybe
Yeah.
you might be able to persuade them to like you.
Sweet.
Very good looking man.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
No,
You want me? No.
okay.
Oh, then
What about the tattoo guy?
No.
Oh, tattoo guy, no.
Alright, okay, what is hard? So hard is simple. You follow step by step. One first, of course, listen.
Listen, please.
Listen please. So which means that why we have one mouth and two ears? Because some people say God want us to listen more.
Yeah.
That's why when we have one mouth. If not, we have two mouth. This one talk, the other one talk. One mouth also get control, two mouth they are
Correct.
the one can eat, the one can talk. Funny, eh?
I want to see more.
So here is what does it mean?
Very hard to listen.
So
Yeah, very hard.
here, okay, maybe hard, but essentially is listen and understanding.
Yeah.
Remember,
Yeah.
one of the top insurance company, not to mention it, is tema is apa? Listening.
Yeah.
Listening. Why? We have to listen. Listen and understand.
Yeah.
And empathy.
Yeah.
First. Then second is what? E. Empathize.
Yeah.
Empathize. Put yourself in the shoes.
Yes.
But don't stand like that.
Yeah.
Walk. Try the shoes.
Yeah.
Try.
Correct.
You try. Then you know how heavy. How is actually their experience and
Yeah.
also
Correct.
at their standpoint of view.
Yeah.
How they view from their side. As a customer, for example. Okay. Then A is what? If required. If required, admit our mistake or lacking.
Apologize. And customers will respect you for apologizing.
This is also for relationship. Any relationship.
Yeah. Correct.
But woman always right. Okay. Then after that, what? Resolve.
Resolve.
Resolve. Similar. This one is relationship. In any relationship.
Yes.
you
Correct.
must
Kena resolve.
Resolve is result. Give solution.
Resolve. Yes.
Yes. You apologize first, then you give me
Because apologize without solution is nothing.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I agree. Many companies they use the word sorry.
Yes.
Sorry. But no solution. Sorry. It's become a word over cliche.
Yeah.
So I reply one time. I tell them sorry bawa lori lari.
Betul tak?
So sorry. I think the problem is that you apologize and you must take action. Because you keep on saying sorry. Yeah.
What is your action and so what is your resolve?
Yeah.
How do you manage the solutions?
Yeah.
First need to be a solution lah.
Yes.
Kalau tak ada, no lah.
Yeah.
Next one is what? Thank you for the feedback.
Yeah.
There is a research shows that the value of what customer feedback is more value than any money you can
Correct. Their feedback will help you generate more.
generate more, and sometimes it will also help your company to adapt
Yeah.
to the latest changes or requirement what customer want. Last time certain companies during the era of smartphone, maybe they don't listen to the customer. My friend is using smartphone from different brand.
Yeah.
I am using your brand, still not smartphone.
Correct.
I want smartphone. So what happened? That particular person goes to buy another
Right.
brand.
Yeah.
Then your brand are actually unable to survive.
Correct. Because the customers are the right people to tell you where you're going wrong. Your customer. Nobody else. No textbook. And also let me give you one example. Grab. Dulu taxi merah never change. They were overpriced. They were given enough time. You know taxi merah?
Yeah.
Dia balik kosong lah RM50, betul?
Yes.
They never change. Now Grab came. Totally wiped out. They are gone.
Yeah.
Now many of them are with Grab part-time.
Yeah.
Just imagine. Because Grab is the business must be sincere business, foundation. I can compare price. And I can travel off-peak or peak period depend in my pocket. So they didn't buck up on that. Now they're gone, they're completely, but now totally wiped out.
Yeah. And what is the typical way of creating joy? You give convenience.
Yeah.
Grab is giving convenience.
Alright.
Yeah.
Convenience.
Speed.
Speed. Because last time when my car go into the workshop,
Yeah.
I used to use Grab for almost 4 months.
Yeah.
4 months, almost every day. I think from Selayang to Ampang. So but where is the convenience? They pick up you from your home. They pick up you, possible pun from the shop area near your home.
Yeah.
So that's give convenience. Convenience is helping customer to
Correct.
simplify.
Correct.
Another thing that will help you to make money, for business to make money nowadays, is permudah cara. How can you help to solve and simplify client processes? Permudah cara.
Yeah.
If you can permudah cara,
Yeah.
then there is actually a gold mine
Correct.
there for you to be able to get the opportunity for your company.
Correct.
Agree. Okay, so now I want to before we go to the extra point. Okay, you can read where this is actually extract from a book that I do it for my previous seminar. I wanted to share here also, where the power of teamwork. So this is actually example of Blue Angel.
It's combat.
Right, the Blue Angel. So it's a squadron demonstrasi penerbangan. Sorry, so this is in Malay, by the way. In Malay. So which means that it shows how precision of teamwork, how practice and also training, precision of teamwork that can bring to your success
Yeah,
in
correct.
treating customer and creating joy. You can read. So you can also see, I will have the video today, but there is several maneuvers which is incredible
Yeah.
done by the
High speed, no high speed.
High
High
speed.
risk, high speed.
High speed. But why they can manage the risk? Because something dangerous to us is not dangerous to them. Because why? Because they train every day. They can do it. We do not can do it. So which will customer choose? Customer will choose the one that can solve their problem. Okay. So now I wanted to test your current understanding. I wanted to know your current
All done, all done.
understanding.
Very good.
All done.
We have graduated.
Check. But examine first.
So, Salim, what do you understand about the shell of joy?
Yeah.
Shell of joy. The shell.
Yeah. I think it's so much is under the inside the shell. But what I can see, the most important thing is that if we today can understand that we are serving another human being, and what the happiness they want is the same happiness that we want. The pain they have is the same pain that we might have. So we can understand that for us to increase their happiness through our product and through our constant communication and trust, then I think we are able to give them the joy they desire. And when they are joyful, the joy will have ripple effect and it will come back to us. Because when you throw a stone in the middle of the lake, the ripple effect will also come back to us. So what we want at the end of the day, to understand our customers are human, they have their challenges, and we can understand their needs, then we are able to serve them. And once, if they are joyful, we are be able also to be joyful at the same time, and it will be a long-term relationship. Yeah, it will be a long-term. So this is what I understand throughout these 4 to 5 hours.
4 to 5 hours.
Yeah.
But focusing on this question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Dr. Wan,
Yeah.
what do you understand about the that wheel of emotion?
Wheel of emotion.
Kucing. You see the note.
Wheel of emotion. Wow.
Or the first one, like
Yeah.
the background.
And what do you understand about joy?
Jewish guy, kucing.
And why joy is important in business or your career, for example?
Okay.
So what do you understand about this wheel first?
Okay, so as I have learned throughout this what is seminar today, yeah, in the end, joy is about satisfaction. Okay, when we want to see others satisfied, and we also satisfied with his satisfaction.
It's impact and the effect. Ripple.
Effect.
It's a ripple effect.
Ripple effect.
Okay, good.
So when we satisfy, the other satisfied, in the end it will make a good combination and a good what you call changing or positive link. Okay, so in the end, when there is a positive energy, more money will come. There is a saying that ada kalau duit akan datang kepada tempat yang energi bagus.
Joy is an energy.
Joy is energy, vibrant. Yeah.
But do you remember the statistic about why creating joy is important in business? Do you remember the 5%?
The 5%, you need to retain 5% of customers. Because retaining 5% customers is easier and what you call cheaper than finding more customers.
Wow.
Finding more customers.
Wow.
And how about loyal customer? How many times is
10 times.
10 times.
10 times. And then the most important thing, the personalization lah, the most important keyword that I can say. Personalization is the important factor for the purpose of joyful relationship.
Wow, you explain better than me now. Alright, E, can you mention what is the pillar of joy?
Okay, so pillar of joy is personalization, surprise and delight, ease and convenience, emotional connection,
Number 5?
and sensory appeal.
Sensory appeal. Okay, so this one we already go through. Then we need to follow this step actually in order for be able to bring joy to the customer. Alright, Salim, what do you understand about empathy and emotional connection? What will make a difference during this seminar towards your work?
I think the most important thing is that very important to understand the target group, like we did this one.
Yeah.
The target group that I want to address,
Okay.
especially. My situation is quite a slippery slope because a lot of issues of depressions are underreported. People are not reporting. So when people were saying that we should look at niche, I think that is one. But after knowing that people are not reporting, people are going through all that, I think my aim is that to really talk openly about it. To no choice, I have to go to the mass market because everybody is going through.
Yeah.
Somehow they are going through depression, mental illnesses. To talk about that, and if I can talk on that level, and will create opportunity where I believe the ones already struggling will open up. Maybe not to me, maybe to their to the authorities or family member, so that they can reduce the risk of deleterious situation which might lead to bad, and you know what I mean?
Yes,
Leads to
self-harm.
self-harm. We don't want to do that. So I think I will again go back institutionally because somebody told me that you should create a community. Wrong. If I'm creating an autism community, people who are with dyslexia or autism, but the problem with depression, it is not something that that only certain group will get. Everybody is at risk. So why should I create a community for that? Of course, I want to create community, the depressive ones, to help them, but they are already with the medication group.
Yeah.
My aim is to get so empathy plays a very important role because this topic is very sensitive. And those who are struggling are very sensitive. We don't want them to open up. We don't want them to not to open up.
Yeah.
And it's very difficult for them to open up. Trust me. Trust me, it's so difficult because it's very personal. So my talk will be in such a way that they are making it so open, so caring, and that people will come up and open up. So really, and they are my customers. The one who are struggling are my customer who will be buying my book and also perhaps attend my seminar in the future. They want to see me as a person who is empathetic and who cares and want to help people to destigmatize depression. That's what I will do. It's a very hard journey, but I think, like you said, though I'm into the medical line, but still they are the customer. So your seminar today really look at, I think the most core thing is that the experiences that I have, that I must aesthetic value and all that plays perhaps a secondary role. But for my case, I think the experience, my personal story will be a parameter for people to come and open up. So I think it's really, really helpful, this program, for me to realign, pivot towards a new approach rather than focusing on niche, where some people say I should be on niche, but mass information.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you clap to Salim.
Thank you so much.
Good sharing
Thank you
there.
so much. Thank you.
Alright, okay, Dr. Wan, what is 3 key points that you learned from Royal Smile in the case of creating joy to customer?
The most important keyword is personalization.
Check.
That is the one I remember, personalization. Okay, because Royal Smile that they offer various products which is customized and personalized according to customers.
Good.
And of course they have done innovation in their product. And of course the most important keyword there is celebrating heritage and craftsmanship.
By the way, have you seen the chess set?
Oh,
Excellent lah.
Yeah, mahal.
Excellent. And especially for the price, so excellent.
correct.
Thank you. Okay, give a clap to Dr. Wan. Dr. Wan.
A lot of money.
1,000.
It will be the S5.
Okay. Okay, to know, mention the step of crafting surprise and delight.
Oh, okay.
Chapter 3. What can you remember or you understand?
Chapter 3, yes.
You can give an example.
Identify the opportunity, understand your customer, brainstorm ideas, evaluate feasibility, implement the idea, measure impact, iterate and improve.
So do you remember what we have actually, the case study or the practice that we do? So you can implement
Yep.
on that. Okay, so Dr. Wan, what is actually the impact of tailored experience on customer happiness and joy?
Oh, alright. This one, that's the one that you mentioned just now. In order to ensure that customer remember us, we need to be a little bit different. Not to be
yeah,
more different.
okay.
Yes, and then
So how can you be a little bit different in your career?
I think I'm not the only one. Maybe I think I'm the only one in among lecturers that are using drawing pad.
The drawing pad is different lah.
Different a little bit from other.
Besides that, what is the other thing that you do a bit different?
I think in terms of the slide presentation, I do
Okay.
it less jargon.
Technical terms.
That's a knockout lah.
As I said, I put in ChatGPT. Before ada ChatGPT, dia memang susah how to make simple terms.
Yeah.
Then explain this in simple way very difficult. But now with ChatGPT, masuk ChatGPT, explain it in simple way. Then I just take what ChatGPT says lah.
Yeah.
Okay, it's good. Alright.
Maybe lah, I don't know. Maybe other lecturer also implement that.
Yes, definitely.
So the topic now is about personalization.
Person.
But personalization can also be a personal touch.
Yeah, correct.
You know, you're addressing, you're calling like Starbucks. Just only with a marker, with a cheap marker, just write your name, sometimes it's correct spelling by the way.
Correct.
That's make us actually come again and again and again and again.
Yeah.
Then, as mentioned, as shared by Cik Mary, they call you enter.
You know, I love pink. So the moment the Emily in Paris collection come out, they called me.
Oh.
Mary, there is pink collection in the store right now.
Brand
Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Emily in Paris collection.
Starbucks.
It's not. Yeah, I love it. Emily in Paris story. Tapi sebab because it's pink.
Okay. No. Why is it important to build trust in creating joy?
Okay, it is important to create trust because we want to retain the customer, and we need to retain the regular customers that they keep on repeating, purchasing from us.
Okay, this was give you a clap to know.
Okay.
Okay. Saya video lah. Okay. Jangan campur. You can cash out later. Okay, Salim, why actually based on the Blue Angel,
Yeah.
Blue Angel case study?
Yes, yes, Blue Angels.
Why is it important to have a power team? Why? Why you cannot do a rainbow? Golden
Correct. Yeah.
settle thing you will solve.
True.
No?
Because you see, if you talk about mathematically, scientifically, 1 plus 1 is 2. And you yourself as a person, you know what will be your output because you're limited. If you look at scientific, but you have 5 people working on with you. Number one, the workload reduces means, but you actually reduces, but at the same time you are able to take more. And the output is not longer 1 plus 1 is 2. The output could be 10, 20, 30, 100.
No,
The
10,
power-
20, the power
Yeah.
multiplier.
Yeah, why? Because you see, we cannot see these are the intangibles. Let me give you one example. Bill Gates, when they say you're so smart, Bill Gates, your richest company in the world, Microsoft. You know what he said? It is not the shareholder who made the company rich. No,
Yeah.
shareholder put the money and walk away. If I remove 6 or 7 staff from my company, the company will collapse. He said, Bill Gates said, there are few people in the company today. They work together as a team. That's why today is a $1 trillion company. So the power of teamwork is that, but teamwork can happen without trust. That means in the highest level when you're flying at cutting edge life and edge, the trust must be there. There is no doubt. If a doubt happens, you crash.
Yeah.
At this high speed, what is trying to say? At this high level also, life and death, they can have trust. Why not we here? We are not risking our life, but we don't even have trust. With the high level, they can make up because life and death, I must trust you, you must trust me. When we are doing the photos or we are doing the diamond, correct?
Yeah.
This is the thing. So, teamwork must start with the trust and clear communication. Just like Navy SEALs. If you can do that, then I think that you can achieve whatever you want. So, we cannot do things alone, we need a team.
Alright, well done.
Thank you. Wow, we have graduated.
Okay, sorry.
Thank you so much.
Okay, let me conclude. So we have come to the conclusion. You have actually a good understanding. I already can see your understanding into the topic. It's already a good session and a good day that we focusing on the word
Correct.
joy in customer experience. So first of all, how can we actually conclude this actually learning and also seminars? Is firstly you need to understand the mechanism of joy. How joy is impactful and also naturally related to human beings.
Correct.
Second is how joy related to creating and enriching customer experience.
Correct.
Then you also actually learn that how to design, engineer, and also create on purpose the rich experience of customer experience towards becoming a joyful customer.
And you cannot do it alone.
You can do it alone.
Yeah.
With certain facts or statistic that we have shown is actually true that joy in customer experience, good customer experience will translate to revenue and profitability. And even we reduce costs because we maintain loyal customer that become advocated
Yeah.
to our businesses.
Correct.
Then next we learn the method, the 7 steps,
Yeah.
and also few other steps that be able to help us in terms of creating that particular job, which we will be doing in practical and also in a group in the sense of developing. Okay, next is we also learn the power of personalization. As emphasized in this particular seminar, where it's really important to make customer feel special
Yeah.
and also customize on the need.
Correct.
You also learn building trust and consistency. Consistency will actually enhance towards customer rich experience and also joyfulness.
Correct.
Okay, very good case study. Royal Selangor. We also learn that this is how a successful company enhance and enrich the experience of the customer. Terakhir. Then with the learning from the Blue Angel, teamwork, find a power team in order to create the joy towards the customer experience. So, as I quote earlier, life is an experience.
Correct.
Live it and also create the joy to the customer. Alright? Okay, so give us yourself a clap.
Yes, you are clap.
Thank you.
Let's give us a clap.
Okay. We
Yeah,
have,
did it, man, did it.
completed our seminar today.
There's a survey form, right?
They are okay. Now I wanted you to spend 1 to 2 minutes
Oh,
to fill in the survey form.
Bro, I don't blame you.
Then Kira.
You have an extra form? I don't know where is it.
Okay,
Yes, okay.
is it here for you?
Okay,
Ah.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Wow. I will give the money back. I feel bad to give back to Mary.
And come.
Make sure I don't pocket it.
I kira.
Oh,
I have trust issue.
So Kira, right?
Ini satu one ya.
Yes, thank you, Grati. Shall we write our name also, right? Yeah, okay.
Japanese.
Wait.
Company title, I can put my Primus, can I put?
Okay.
Okay.
Company, your company.
Nah. Satu dia okey. Satu dia yang okey. How to break this sebenarnya dulu.
Okay, I hope from today's learning, all will be able to practice and observe and relook on how actually the system, the mechanism, the treatment towards yourself and also to your customer in creating joy and create the excellent customer experience. I already have your details. The certification will be in digital form.
Yeah.
Okay. We will actually send you to your email.
Oh, I have to write our name, certificate, huh?
Yeah.
How would you rate the venue?
Write your full name SIC.
How would you rate the venue?
I said, okay, the food was good, right? The venue also is good.
Good, eh?
Today 25.
25.
How to cut this mineral oil?
Alright. Let's go. Fantastic. You see,
Okay.
it's a fantastic seminar. You kept us engaged, bro.
Wow, thank you, thank
kept
you.
us non-stop engaged. Yeah.
Most important is
The way you engage, explain, engage. So it was not cumbersome. It was very. You got everybody with you. I mean, it
Oh,
was
okay.
yeah.